morning.
Yes. And what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning roast. And I'm, of course, Sugar Chris, and with me is the Global Frequency crew.
Hey, how's it going this morning?
Oh, this is a little exciting because I've never had you guys on.
No, I've watched your show plenty of times. It's one of my favorites out there. So you're the third show that we went on. The first two were Red Valkyrie and Bancroft on launch day. So you were the first in line of the launch shows because this place is awesome. I love your crew.
Hey, you got the big guys first, didn't you? Then
we wanted to go have a strong launch, and we were really grateful to both of them for helping us kick this campaign off right. And now it's just we're doing the tour, and you're our first stop. It's like going to Italy and having some wonderful food before you just take off and do the rest of Europe.
All right, who do we got? Oh, we had Pale Rider. Hopefully, you're still around.
Pale Rider.
What's going on?
He's trying to get me on Irene's thing to do some sort of Pathfinder.
You should.
Oh, nice.
Irene's awesome, and
Yeah,
she
she's so
knows
much
her
fun.
stuff when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons. If you've never played, you're being capable hands.
Yeah, I love Irene. She's a lot of fun, but I've never done none of that stuff. I've never.
Well,
got to do,
trust me,
you know,
those are good hands to be in.
like I always had the old monster manual, the really old one for like the first edition, or when I was a kid. The bestiary or whatnot, but I never got to play it. I just got to read everything, the lore and stuff.
I was like that too in the very beginning. I didn't have a lot of friends, period. But but I certainly didn't have any friends at all that played Dungeons and Dragons. So I saw the books, I fell in love with the world, and like you said, the monsters and stuff. But for like 4 or 5 years, I didn't know anyone who played. So I kind of played with myself, I guess.
Like many young men. Oh, wait, we got Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, what's up, Aaron?
Oh,
That's a murder weapon, right?
Yep.
Dude, that campaign, though, looking good.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Yep, murder weapon.
There it is.
Excellent.
Oh, we got Johnny Cage, and he says he already volunteered you to do it, Chris. It would be back down now. Oh yeah, I don't have a choice in it. Oh, there's Hex. Hello, son.
Hey, there's our co-pilot.
What's up?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll bring up the campaign so folks can see it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I don't.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I've ever got to read a mech comic, so this will be fun and interesting. I was always a fan of Armored Core and what's that one I played? Front Mission 4.
If you scroll down into the inspirations or the pitch part, you'll see something familiar then.
Yeah.
Yep, right there.
There we go. Okay.
Inspired by Armored Core and Front Mission over there on the left. So you are in
good stuff.
for a treat, my friend. We know what it's like to play mech games and
Yes,
to be
we do.
a fan of the mecha genre. So we definitely borrowed heavily from our own experience playing those things when we were younger.
Oh, what was the other?
And those I did not play with myself. I played with other people.
Zone of the Enders. That was another one I remember.
Zone of the
playing.
Enders was probably the best mech game out there for a while.
That one was a lot of fun.
Yep.
And G Gundam. Yeah, Gundam. I love G Gundam.
I love G Gundam too.
Yeah, Master Asia.
Ah, not a lot of people know Exo Squad, but I loved Exo Squad.
That was a cartoon that was real dear to my heart growing up.
Yep.
Exo
One of our
Squad.
characters has the haircut.
Was-
the
was-
lead haircut.
Was there toys of that?
Yes, there were
and they were really cool.
dozen toys or so.
They had
I'm
what they called
pretty
they called them
sure-
E-frames.
E-frames, yeah. They
I
fought the
might have.
Neo Sapiens, who were creepy because they only had 3 fingers and 3 toes.
I'm gonna look that up. I think I might have actually had some toys of that. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Good stuff.
I never got to watch it, but I had the toys.
The cartoon was surprisingly good for its time.
Yeah,
I
actually,
remember I
yeah,
used to
held-
watch
it
it
held up.
right after I get out of school, like back in elementary school. I'd run home and try to get home just in time for it to come on at like 3 o'clock, and I loved it because it was actually like an ongoing series.
It was a saga, too.
Yeah, it wasn't just like, little individual bottle episodes. It was like a whole connected story that was super intense.
But it had the level of storytelling that something like Batman the Animated Series did, which, I mean, those plots still hold up. But
They
like
actually-
Garrett said, those were serialized. This Exo Squad was a series.
It was intense, kind of like sci-fi war series.
Dramatic, too. Great
They actually
characters.
killed off characters. And
Yeah,
stuff,
great
too.
characters.
Yeah.
Good development.
wow.
Like, it was dramatic.
Oh yeah, for a kids cartoon, man, it was way ahead of its time.
Yeah, killing off characters. That's something
Seriously.
I don't
Yeah.
remember
And then we
seeing
got
about.
every awesome war movie on the right-hand side, because this is a military action thriller. I stress the military part.
Yes, yeah. I kind of snipped through the little thing you had sent me, and yeah, that was the impression I got, was like a war comic, like I used to read.
We kind of tried to
love war
take G.I.
comics.
Joe and Sergeant Fury and some of the. Do you remember the Nom? That was a rough comic for a kid to
Yeah.
be reading. I was 13
Yeah, that was
reading
not a
the
good-
Nom, but like those helped craft the way that I read comic books. That was an incredibly serious, provocative series to be reading in a comic book, and like when I read that hit me different than the other comic books that I read. So I was like, okay, military style comics, they're slightly different, just a little bit different than your traditional superhero fare, which means there's an entirely different way to explore character development and growth.
Oh, we got Soul with us.
Hey, Solion, what's up?
Says, welcome to the Morning Roast, where I'm totally not repeating a longtime friend's "I'd like a battle Mac" sandwich robot dad joke, but back up Mavericks instead. Yo ho, Chris, Sim, Aaron, and chat.
Thank you, Sol.
Oh, he said, where are BattleTech and Heavy Gear?
Scroll up.
Scroll up, okay.
I didn't put Heavy Gear on because nobody knows the miniatures game. Sorry, I do. I do. We also know Infinity, but in the script right there, it says Predator meets Pat Labor, Extraction meets Evangelion, Sergeant Fury meets Steel Battalion, and BattleTech meets Black Hawk Down. I kind of tried to go for the alliteration, but really, those are a good mashup. It's a thriller like Predator, but it's got the mechs of Plat Labor. It's dramatic like Black Hawk Down, but it's got the mechs like BattleTech. It's about a squad of soldiers like Sergeant Fury, but it's got mechs like Steel Battalion, and it's a rescue drama like Extraction. But, I mean, I didn't want to use Ava because Ava's kind of a rough thing to make an allusion to. People remember the mechs, but that is not a good story to like say that your book is like. But, it started with an E. What are you going to do? I guess I could have put Exo Squad there. Mistakes. That's it. Take
Mistakes
the campaign
were
down.
Oh, hey, McGee! Hey, McGee! Oh. Speaking of McGee, look at this baby. Kaboom! This big
Whoa!
Wow.
That's a
Yes.
hell of a
baby.
package.
I'm so happy
Yeah.
this
That's
came
what she
in.
said.
Oh, I'm looking forward to opening this. I might do it on this stream. I'm excited for this.
Excellent.
But I'll hold off. 'Cause I got-
Hey man, go for it. I love watching unboxings. I especially like watching you open boxes.
Okay, you're talking to me.
Do it, man. Do it. Go for it. Have fun.
You twisted his arm.
Making sure.
Yes.
Make yourself big, dude.
Yeah.
Embiggen yourself. Let's see what you got.
And big and whoa.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Got
look
that
at
close up on Chris this morning.
Uh,
Oh, that's good looking.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
It's just.
That's awesome.
I got another one. Another one. I'm gonna have so many. Oh, there it is. I've been waiting so long for these to come in. The hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. And he's got him on the back.
Nice.
Very cool.
It's like Christmas.
Here.
Look at all those books.
Oh yeah. I bought the big boy pack.
You should always get the big boy pack.
It's true.
Oh man. Oh yeah. I can't remember how many's here.
I love Chris's room, by the way. Yeah, man.
Nice.
That's a Frazetta style cover right there. Well, no, not quite. What kind of cover is that? It does look fantasy. Not quite Frazetta though. Frazetta is a little bit more dramatic and I guess exaggerated.
Yeah, I still haven't read this. I when the digital option came, I did not read it. I was like, no, I must
Yeah.
resist.
I like to wait for the physical copy.
You got print.
So how many of the ones to your right have you read, Chris?
I don't know. Well, not all of these are crowdfunders. Some of them are from my one long box, and I just never put them back. But I've read some.
They've read some of them.
Because I mean, you got some back here too.
I've got a similar situation.
Nice.
Beautiful, cool.
Yeah, another prints.
Oh yeah, I missed this campaign.
Yeah, this was one of the early days
Yep.
campaigns. Oh, that's just ooh, this is just oh, what is it? Oh, it's a sketch card. What's this? Yeah, it's like a little sketch card.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it has like
Very cool.
I could get people to sketch on these,
Yeah.
and then I could give them away.
Hey McGee, is there a way to get at least the book from this? Do you have a store or a way for me to get my hands on the night? A good night.
I know she's gonna do a second one. Or at least I know she had a mailing list at one point in time up for the second one.
I'm gonna check that out. It's over on Indiegogo, right?
Yeah. Last I checked, I don't know. She might have, ran out of time or something like that. I haven't kept up with it.
I'm on it.
Oh well. No. All right. Oh, she says check out my Twitter.
Check out your Twitter. All right. Look
Oh, we
for
got-
your Twitter. I
we
don't know
got-
what your Twitter is.
It should be Crystal McGee at Crystal McGee here. Oh, it's available on Gumroad.
Oh, okay, Gumroad. Yeah, Jake told me about Gumroad.
Yep.
Yep. Get a lot of manga
let me
stuff over
see.
there too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, Darren
like it.
with us. He says, "Man, Mavericks is kicking ass."
It is. We want to keep it in first place and get that algorithm to recommend us to everybody.
It's been doing it so far.
Oh, maybe I can give away some. Hey, maybe I can give away some Good Night books since I have so many. I got to do a 250 subscriber special one of these days.
So we're gonna send you something right now, Chris. We're gonna pin a.
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
send you
In
a
the private
link
chat.
in the private chat, and you should pin that to this stream
How do
because you don't know how. Sim isn't here. I forgot. You don't have your technical guy.
I don't know how to do things.
Me neither, bro. It's okay. If you go to the private chat, which in StreamYard should be on the right-hand side, there's like a bar where it's the regular chat, messages, the private chat. Go in there and copy paste it into the chat, and hopefully Soul can grab that link. Or, you know what? You run on our stream. You want to tell Chris how to pin something?
You have to do it through
YouTube?
regular YouTube.
Yeah.
You can't do it through StreamYard.
Oh,
If
okay.
you
Well,
Put
if you
it in
drop
there.
the link, at least the mods will be able to repost it.
Yeah, once it goes into the chat, if you do it through YouTube, you can click on the right where those three little dots pop up, and it'll give you a couple options, but one of them is
Pin
pin tweet.
comment, yeah. Pin comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. Pin
Should I put
comment.
that?
Not
All
tweet.
the social media stuff.
Too many things. All
There we go.
interspersing.
So
Okay.
this is a special bit of classified intelligence that we are revealing on your stream. All throughout the campaign, we're going to do special mission briefings. And when we do a mission briefing, it means some classified intelligence is going to be revealed. That means a secret tier is going to pop up for 24 hours only. But that secret tier is the basics tier plus a special surprise, which can be upgraded to the spare magazine tier plus that special surprise. You just click through, go to checkout, and it gives you the option to upgrade to the spare magazine. So we're going to share our screen now and show everybody the special secret classified intelligence that's going to be revealed to the world. So why don't you go ahead and share our screen? Yeah, there you go. This is a print by Mike Jimmy called Section 8. You guys ever watch the show MASH? If you watch the show MASH, you know what I'm talking about. So we got 3 of our Mavs there, and we've got the intrepid Sugar Chris in the red dress leading the charge. And if you look real close at the butt of Sugar's rifle, you got Sim's symbol there. So he's in the piece too. So there is Section 8. Everyone gets this print A4 size, 8.3 by 11.7 inches. It's gorgeous. It was colored by Ichthus, drawn by our own Mike Jimmy Lorsha de Brun. I think that's how he says his name. I just kind of butcher the last part. Yeah, for 24 hours, you can use the link posted to get this print as part of your basics tier. But we should probably talk about the campaign box because that's my favorite one.
I was excited about having you guys on too. Gosh damn.
I'm surprised you haven't dropped us for putting you in a red dress.
All right.
Like, end the stream now.
All right, where's Pale Rider? He's gonna be ticked.
Yeah,
I don't see wispy chest hairs on that picture.
Oh, they're there. Zoom in.
I don't know.
Are they? Are they there? I don't know. Maybe Mike Jimmy figured that you were hairless.
Well, he should know better. I'm a man.
You do have those curly bits, right? I like the red high heels too that he threw on there. I've seen Pale Rider's versions of you in the red dress, and those are really good too. But we wanted to expand the pantheon of Sugar Chris in a red dress pictures out there to make sure that the lore continues.
I'm glad somebody wants to. I'd rather it just die off.
It'll never happen, bro. We love it too much.
Hex says he
Just backed.
Thank you,
Oh no, it's all good. Hex, you wouldn't have gotten number 1 anyway. Frog G snapped that up. There's no way to beat the mod of mods, the mod god, trying to, click buttons and stuff. It's his webbed fingers. They just move faster than everyone else's.
Oh, McGee says this project looks pretty cool.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you. Thanks, McGee.
Soul says it's a great deal for morning roast watchers.
It is. The collector's box, in my opinion, is the best value. And I brought it down in price way below what people would normally expect a collector's box to be.
We did our best to give you the most that we could at a decent price.
We also set international shipping to one flat rate at the lowest level of international shipping that we could. So even though the base book should be costing between $25 to $35 to go overseas, we pegged it at $20. The spare magazines should be costing between $50 and $60. We got that down to $30. And then the collector's box overseas to Australia costs $90, and we got that down to $50. So we put serious deep discounts on the overseas shippings for you guys because it's not fair, and we want you to have physical copies of things. You guys shouldn't have to suffer through just having digital and not getting stretch goals and fun stuff, because there are more stretch goals on this campaign than any other campaign in the history of Comicsgate.
We've already unlocked 5, and we're on our way to unlocking our 6th stretch
There
goal.
a stretch goal unlocked every $1,000 on this campaign, all the way up to 20, and then there is 4 more past that. We have 24 stretch goals on this campaign, and that's not including the secret classified intelligence that will be declassified whenever we have a mission briefing.
If you want, I can go through and show, because our stretch goal graphic had...
It was too manly for the campaign page. It doesn't fit, literally. It's too big for that tiny page.
So we're fixing
redesigning it.
Okay.
So that's why it's not up currently. But
Yeah, our stretch goal graphic had chest hairs, if you know what I mean.
I seen that the international shipping is getting pretty bad.
yeah,
What was it? I seen. I think it was Tucci. I think they said Tucci was charging like something like $40 or something for international.
Yeah,
For a
it's
base book, yeah.
crazy.
We did that for half price for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Tucci's got a beefy book, but ours is $80, and it just costs $20 to buy.
Wait,
60
80
story
pages,
I'm
not
sorry, yeah,
$80.
I'm sorry. 80 pages at $20. 60 story pages for $20. Usually the crowdfunding standard is 50 cents a page. We went down to 30 cents a page for you guys. It's also got all this extra bonus material in it. So what you're looking at right now is the first stretch goal that was unlocked. That is a print of the main character, Mother. And this was done by Luke Stone of Hybrids and Voodoo Nation fame. And it was colored by Ichthus.
Who's coloring the flock.
Coloring the flock, and he has a coloring stream that he does Sunday nights, and it's a lot of fun. Just,
He actually
you know,
did this.
We did that on stream together,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I was doing a Voodoo Nation thing, and he did the
Yeah, and
Mavrics
Luke
thing.
and you drew opposite each other, and then Ichthus colored the thing on a Sunday, because he does it like a Bob Ross style, just chill color stream. It's fun.
Very fun.
The next one, those are some standees by 6 a.m. Everyone gets 6 a.m. stickers, but we decided to bring them to life and make them standees. So these are little 2-inch plastic figures that you can arrange into a battle scene wherever you want, you know, on your desktop or whatever. And everyone gets
That's
these.
pretty cool.
Yeah, as a stretch goal, and they ship flat. You know, you have to put them into the stand. So the nice thing is they all come really nice and flat, fit in a box real good. And you got 7 of them there. You know, you got the 6 heroes and the 1 antagonist. I thought 7 standees instead of like 1 big badass battle maiden knuckle bomb. 7 2-inchers. That's a pretty good deal, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be really cool if you got like a young son or something. You could have it up when they're like above their bed or on their dresser or something.
Yeah. I mean, I got all these
I'm
shelves.
saying, like, or if
so-
you're Aaron.
Yeah, I just put things out on display, and I can imagine someone will have one favorite and maybe bring it to work with them, so they're not so bored when they doing whatever it is they do. Gloom to your dashboard.
Basically, this campaign was kind of Aaron writing like a giant Christmas list
Yep.
of if I could have all the coolest things from my favorite comic, what would they be? And then we decided to give them all to you.
And if I could have everything I wanted out of a crowdfunder, what could I get? So let's do that. Let's just do that. Yeah. Then the next one is a print by Elliot Rodriguez. He's Nigma on Nigma85, I think, on Twitter. And it's colored by Matt Yackey. So it's got some beautiful colors on there. And we call this print Battlefield Selfie because Jester, the character in the foreground with the grin on his mech and the jokers on the side, he's using one of his drones to take a picture of the rest of his team desperately fighting for their life.
That teeth is just painted on, right?
Yeah, those
Oh,
teeth
yeah.
are just
Okay,
painted
good.
on.
Yeah.
It's
That
it
looks
looks
real.
like Ava. It's not actually Ava.
No.
I was like, oh, that's creepy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, honestly, it was actually kind of inspired by in the game Titanfall. You could actually paint like kind of like this like evil looking toothy grin on your mech, and I thought it was creepy as hell and kind of awesome. So I kind of was like, you know what, we should do the same kind of thing, because I wanted to have some of these to have some kind of nose art on them, like you
Yeah,
know,
like an
the,
A10 Warthog and
Yeah, exactly.
all those
you
World
know.
War II planes that
Yeah,
had
the
more
World War II
decals and
planes,
graphics
yeah.
and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then the
it gives
next
it
one, those are the
personality.
2 patches. There will be a third. We decided to add a third because, maybe 2 wasn't enough. The one on the right is for the Northern Continental Alliance, and that is where the 6 protagonists are from. And the one on the left is from the Unification of Zhongguo, which is where the antagonist is from. And these are both original designs, and we put them on the campaign because Shay likes patches. So now y'all get patches too.
Oh, my sketchbook 340 joined us. Hello, hello. He says someone retweeted your live stream, so I decided to check it out. Did I miss the Maverick part of stream? Nope. We're
Going through it right now. There's a special link in the chat. There should be for you to click on and get the mission briefing, secret intel that was just declassified on Chris's channel, which is a free add-on print that's now in the tier. Part of it, and it's available for 24 hours. Or you could check out the collector's box, which we will get to
Do you get
in a
all
minute.
unlocked prints in 24 hours?
What's that?
Do you get all unlocked prints from the past 24 hours?
No, you only get
No.
the mission
Okay.
briefing prints.
Gotcha.
No, it's special classified intel.
Right.
program.
That's what I was just referring to the Red Valkyrie one and the...
Yesterday, those links are still active.
Gotcha, okay.
But this is Chris's special link,
Yep,
so we
yep.
wanted to make sure that one was by itself. This is a print by Zevius called Fifth Street, and it has to do with a playing card game. I can't remember the name of it right now. I think it's Hold'em. Yeah, I believe it's Hold'em. And it is so cool the way that he did the distorted, painted style art.
Yeah.
It's very different. What I tried to go for is to get a wide variety of different artists on this campaign. There are over, I'd say, 30 artists from CG that did work with or for us on this. We've got prints, we've got a bunch of covers by people, we've got colorists. Eric did the letters. Like I said, with all those stretch goals, there are a lot of people that design stuff. Like 6am did the standees. I kind of pulled everybody in and said, all right, we're doing a cool thing. Let's run with it. And so many people were just really energized to be part of this. And that's probably the most flattering thing in crowdfunding, is when other people want to do stuff with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the 5 stretch goals
That have been
we've
unlocked so far.
And we have another one coming up.
Oh man. Okay, so sketch. If you are okay spending a little bit of money, I got the collector's box down to 150. So if you want to throw the campaign back on the screen. Now, the basics tier is really good at $20. And the spare mag is also really good at $50. But in my opinion, the best value on this tier comes in the collector's box.
Yeah.
We have 5 variant covers. We've got them from Preston Acevedo, Joe Ball, Joe Catapano, Rob Willis, and Shelby Robertson. Those are our variant covers. There's a graphic of them as you scroll down the campaign page.
Okay.
You get all of those in the collector's box, plus the main book, plus 5 metal 5x7 double-sided prints of the cover art, plus the special Active Duty Ashcan Anthology, which is another 28-page book added on. It's 3 different side missions that were not originally going to be published on their own, but they found their way into an anthology because Leroy wanted it. And you also get a special 2-sided cover that's only available in the collector's box. And that's by Pau Rodrigues and colored by Carlos Moreno. And it's an X-Men #1 by Jim Lee style homage, double-sided. And you get all of that for $150. And like I said, the base book is $20, and all of the additional covers, well, they're also $20. And the mission, the active duty anthology, that's $10 as an add-on. So you're getting a ridiculously good deal at $150. It's the same cost as 3 of the spare covers. You're getting all 5 and an extra one. And then the last part about that, I think, is my favorite. You get a special Mavrics dog tag. So we wanted to thank our collectors in a very special way for participating in everything that we have to offer on this campaign. On one side of the dog tags is the Mavrics logo, but on the other side is a QR code. And that QR code takes you to a page on the Mavrics website, which hasn't even been published yet. But when it is, there will be a special page dedicated to the pilots who helped us get this campaign launched. And that means that you can create your own Mavrics pilot in that page using your special backer number and any details that you want to provide, including a picture, pick the style of mech that you pilot. If you scroll way down to the pilot section, which is below the 12-page teaser comic
No, it's
that's
above
on
it.
this.
We moved
Oh,
it.
it's above it? Okay, that was
Yeah.
smart. So it's below the tiers, which are all the tiers right there. I'll tell you about the add-ons in a second. Right there. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get a little page like that, and it's going to say your name, your call sign, we let you pick that, then the backer number and the model of the mech. And I'm not sure if we're going to let you pick your weapon systems. We might just make them bog standard that come with that particular mech because, you know, pilots, they love to customize, and we just didn't feel like publishing all of the different weapon options that are available on these things. Man, it gets intense. So if you go back up, I'll tell you about the add-ons. There's
There's some really cool stuff.
there's some really cool stuff. There's the backup mags, which are the covers, the variant covers available for $20. There is the additional active duty Ashcan anthology for $10. So those are the variants. That's the anthology. Below that, there's the T-shirt, which has the special graphic on it that is on the sticker. If you were on the pre-launch page, if you signed up for this, you get a 5-inch sticker of that graphic done in vinyl with a brushed aluminum or holographic finish. We're not quite sure which one looks better yet.
We're
The same
waiting
price,
for the
though.
physical
Waiting
proofs
for the
to come
proofs.
in, and then we'll figure
And
out
you
which
get that
one we like
absolutely
better.
free for just being on the pre-launch. But the really cool one that I think is the best is the merch tier, and that's above all of these. And in that tier, which is only $45 right there, you get the lunchbox, 8x6 aluminum lunchbox. You get the travel mug. You get a 4-inch 3D printed resin figure of the main character's Mav. And you get a neoprene gaming mat for either your keyboard or your card games, what have you, of the double-sided
Power Rodriguez.
Power Rodriguez cover. It's the only other place you can find that cover art. And the last thing you get is that really cool flash drive in the center. It's 16 gigs, usable for whatever you want, but it comes preloaded with a PDF that has all sorts of bonus supplemental information about the world, the setting, how we got there from here where we are now. And none of that's going to be published. All of that's only available in digital because it's not a comic book. It's just a bunch of series of documents pages. But that's really the where we expand the lore.
Cool, fun world building
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
But you add that on, which is $45, to the $150 collector's box, and you can get absolutely everything available on this campaign for under $200.
Also, a little note about the thumb drive. We only showed that one side, but it's printed on the other side with a symbol on it, and it's the thumb drive that's in the story, and it plays.
Yeah, there's
an
a
important
bit of a
part.
MacGuffin in the story, except the MacGuffin isn't really MacGuffin-y. It actually, we know what it is. We tell you what it does. It's the object that people are after. I guess it's like the One Ring. You know, it's the thing everyone's fighting for. So that's kind of the secret, like, little Easter egg thing, is that's the thumb drive that they feature in the story. Shipping on that domestically in the U.S. Is $15 for the box and $10 for the merch tier. So you can get everything by Christmas for $220, everything on this campaign. All of the classified intel that will be declassified over the course of the campaign in various mission briefing live streams, as well as all of the stretch goals. Everything in that box, everything in the merch tier. I just wanted to make the most stuff for you guys I could at the best price.
Yeah, there's a lot of goodies here. This also, this might as well be called
Mavrics. I love it. I love it. I'm copywriting that.
This is the big boy tier, like
Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
saying before.
Yeah, the 150 is the big boy tier. I think it's the best value, and I'm really excited for
Just
the
a
merch tier.
lunchbox. Lunchboxes are awesome.
It's funny, the thing is that this merch tier right here, other than the special secret print tier that was revealed last night, is the collector's box. This is the highest selling of the other things, including all the spare magazine tiers and the basic book. This has sold more, and I'm glad that people are looking at it and going, all that for $45?
A lot of goodies.
A lot of good stuff. And we are making a little bit of money on it, but it's not like we're making crazy margins. Like I said, we
Yeah, we
wanted
tried
to
to
make
make
it
it-
affordable for you
Yeah.
guys. So us making a little bit less is better, in my opinion, for giving you a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh, we had Miriam show up earlier. She must have showed up around the red dress talk.
Oh, Niram from Bonds?
Oh, yeah, Katie, yeah. Yeah, there we go. She said, I am a little bit disappointed as a potential backer. If we got a little bit of that Marilyn Monroe win, we could have seen a bit of such.
It's true.
Oh, my God.
Man, you're going to have to
Missed
blame Mike Jimmy
opportunity.
for not wanting to draw that.
Yeah, well, I don't want him to draw it either. A 16 gigabyte flash drive. That could maybe fit all of Pale Rider's red dress drawings on it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Those TIFF files, man, they eat up a lot of
Right.
That's
space.
true. Well, I mean, if you do JPEG.
No, do TIFFs so that you can print them in high res.
McGee has a collection of old lunchboxes.
I do too. I have like Fraggle Rock and Secret of Nim and Strawberry
got Turtles,
Shortcake.
Ninja
Me
Turtles,
too. I have an old.
Yeah, Garrett has
Plastic Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I had the plastic turtles. I loved Fraggle Rock.
I think it's upstairs.
Right?
Yeah, we got
I have
Fraggles on the
Fraggles
set.
too on set.
They're bookends. We got Red on one
Red
side,
and Wembley.
Wembley on the other.
I used to have the stuff, yeah, the animal, stuffed animal,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
the big dolls. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. You want me to grab Red? I'll grab Red.
Yeah,
His hair's a little crazy.
yeah.
Got our Fraggles.
Red is my favorite.
Original in box. Maybe not new, but at least they're in the box.
I had. What was the one's name? He had the hat.
Gobo.
Yeah, I had him. He was my favorite.
I like the Doozers.
Oh yes.
Cotter Pim. She was my favorite.
DJ D says hit the like button. That's right.
Yes.
Yep. Tickle the algorithm, as Frog G says.
What's Soul saying? For everyone who wonders what the wind could reveal. Oh, come on now. Try just want everything. Don't give them any ideas. Gosh. Katie says, I have to compliment your campaign page, guys. Very well built graphic wise. Yes.
Thank you very much, Nira.
Appreciate
Actually, we enlisted the aid of Eric Nienoltowski, who I think is it Shadow Sentry, the name of the campaign? I can't keep track of all the
Yeah,
ones that I backed,
so-
but Eric is doing a print for us, but Eric also offered his services as a graphic artist. And so all of this stuff was cooked up by our team and executed by Eric. So
Yeah,
thank you
so-
for the compliment, but he definitely deserves some of the credit.
Oh yeah.
I'll let
Aaron
you talk
kind of dreamed up what he wanted it to look like. Garrett drew the background pieces with like the honeycombs, and Eric put it all together for us.
Yep.
It was
I wrote the
super
copy and
fantastic
stuff like
job.
that. Yep.
I
So it was a
like-
team effort.
I like the little figurine.
Yeah.
That's
Super
another-
excited about that.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
STL
awesome.
file for it too, which is the 3D print file. And if
That-
we get high enough, we're gonna make that available as a stretch goal, or it is available as a stretch goal. I said we're gonna give
We're
that
unlocking
to
it.
everybody, so
Yeah.
y'all can print your own if you want. And the great thing is that's a stretch goal that can go out to international backers at no
Yeah.
additional charge if they buy the digital tier, because it's just a digital file. And I love the idea of giving digital tier backers something as a stretch goal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. Since obviously the focus is on mechs, but does the armies, use combined arms? Do they have infantry?
They do.
And all
They
that?
do have infantry. The infantry use what are called human augmentation robotic devices, or hard suits. They also have hard hats, which are like power loaders and stuff, like kind of what you'd see in Aliens, but maybe a little bit more advanced. So power armor is a thing. These suits are like 30 feet tall,
Yeah,
30 or
big.
more. So they're more like vehicles than suits. You sit inside them and operate them. You don't actually wear them. These are Gen 2s, so the Gen 1s were a little smaller, a little jankier. These are much better, more solidly built. There might be Gen 3 on the horizon. I don't want to let anybody, give off any plot points or anything. But there's also air combat. You got birotor hover planes like V-STOLs. You got jets. The upper atmosphere is not such a good place to be, so it's difficult to have like super high missile launches and everything, because they got to fly through these clouds of dust particles.
Should we play the trailer maybe?
Oh yeah, let's play the trailer.
The trailer kind of gives some
okay.
hints as to like.
Yeah,
the
and I
fact
don't want to
that-
give away all the stuff, because
Yeah.
you get me talking about this, I'll just give away all the
Yeah,
information.
all the things.
I will. It's a cool story.
Okay, I'll give her a play.
War is a topic of vital importance, a subject of inquiry that cannot be ignored. It is a matter of life and death. It can be a road to safety or to ruin.
In an alternate version of our world, brought to the brink of total collapse, rival nations fight for global domination, and elite pilots in futuristic combat suits wage war on the battlefield of tomorrow. Now, 6 brave soldiers on a seemingly routine rescue mission will encounter more than they bargained for and uncover a dangerous secret that could change their world if they live long enough to see it. Mavrics Origins Volume 1.
On Indiegogo.
I love our trailer.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Nice little touch with the animation there.
Thank you. Yeah, we thought we'd go a little bit extra on the trailer, make it cool and exciting.
It was a lot of fun,
It was a pain in the ass.
but also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work.
A lot of work.
But
Yep.
we're pretty proud of it.
The 6-figure stretch goal, the Mavericks TV show.
Yeah.
You're not kidding.
Maybe not a full TV show.
It's
but
going to be an animated sequence. It's a nice
Like a
fight
short.
scene that kind of promotes what happens in Mavericks Volume 2. It's a really long teaser trailer with full animation. But yeah, it's totally what we're doing. Like, you got it, boy.
You get us there? Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. I haven't ever, like I said, I've never had a mech comic, but I have had a nice good amount of war comics, and I always loved them. And my current mech fix I'm getting is Iron Harvest, the game.
Yep.
I've been playing it.
Yeah, it's funny because I think over here in the States, we have a lot of mech stuff, but it's usually either TV shows,
App games.
or video games, or things like that. We don't have a ton of comics. I think most of the mech comics still are basically like from Japan, basically.
Manga, yep.
Yeah, some kind of manga. Which means that it's kind of an unexplored genre for
Color.
Western writers and Western artists, right? I mean, we get some cool art, but nothing like a comic that's mechs. And probably the closest thing is like if there's like a movie coming out, like Pacific
Iron
Rim.
Man. Yeah, Pacific Rim was
You
great.
might see like a comic that gets made to promote the movie, but that's not like a honest like attempt at trying to do a proper mech book.
There's a 12-page teaser comic on this campaign, too. So there's 12 pages
Yeah, if you
of
scroll
actual
down.
story art that we gave you guys as a sneak peek.
Well, it printed at 12 with the cover and the back cover.
Yeah,
I think
okay,
it's
so
like
it's
8
10
or
story
9
pages.
Yeah.
Eight story pages.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all stealing 4 pages from me.
It's 8 story pages and a
Oh, yeah, the
collage.
collage.
A collage of
Combat collage.
Yep.
And a back cover, but the back cover isn't on there because
'Cause it's just the back cover.
Mostly black.
That's nice.
So that's it right
That's
there.
the
So it
cover that we
starts.
used for the comic.
The teaser.
The teaser comic. That's the credits.
Yeah, so here's
Eric Weathers did the letters, of course.
And this
because,
is you can just download this comic, right?
Yeah,
There's
a
links.
link for it.
Yep.
Which is
nice.
not on the campaign page,
Whoops.
but I will add it to the campaign page.
Because we figured that we could show off 8 pages of the story
There's
just
60
to wet
story
people's
pages.
palates,
Yeah.
right? Because
I can give it to you to put it in the chat.
the full
though.
book is 60 pages of story.
Hey,
so-
what's up, Mike Jimmy? Your
Hey!
your classified info was revealed. The link to back it is in the chat.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed hopping in and joining us, Mike. Because I'm kicking you out of my DM room now.
Just in time to boot your ass.
Let's see. Soul says, I'm surprised the ASMR in the trailer didn't bother Chris. Well, I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's Frequency Girl.
That's
whispering
me.
there.
It was also my idea to
Yeah.
add it.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
I was joking about that the other night when we last night when we were doing our launch. When Frequency Girl recorded that line, she did a bunch of takes, and I was working on stuff over in my kind of studio space, and all I could hear from the other room where they were working on the trailer was just this over and over again is now Indiegogo.
From like a childlike.
Yeah. And Frequency Girl has this kind of nice little like cherubic kind of like child's voice. No offense.
No worries.
But hearing a child whispering in the other room
At 3
over and
a.m.
over again, yeah, way late in the morning, I was
Late
like,
at
this is
night.
not okay. Not okay.
Well, I'm not going to sleep today.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we got Pops with us. He says he
Hey,
liked and
Pops.
shared the madness.
Also, 2 things that you might appreciate all the way at the bottom above the section that we're reserving for the stretch goals. There is 2 pieces of information. I just remembered because I saw Hex's name in the chat. Hex is our backup co-pilot.
Yeah.
And we are launching co-campaigns pretty much. And we did this print. Those are his Nephilim Squadron jet fighters. And then below that are our Mavericks. So anyone who backs both the campaigns on a physical tier will get that A4 print absolutely free.
Awesome.
And above it was something that we wanted to do real special for everybody. For every 10 backers, if you scroll up, we are donating 1 comic above that to a charity called Operation Gratitude, which supports military veterans, active personnel, and first responders.
And Wounded Warriors.
And when we hit our 10K stretch goal, we'll be donating 2. Currently, we have 8 copies, because we've got 80 backers. We've got 8 copies of Mavericks going to Operation Gratitude.
awesome.
When we hit 10K, that's going to be 20 copies going to Operation Gratitude.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, when I was like
it
real
might be
young.
more than that.
Well, hopefully
It'll
we
be
get to like
2.
50, and that's
I was gonna
100
say,
copies.
All you did was double the number
Yeah.
that we're at now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So
When I was a young lad, I always thought like, because I was always picked on for comics and stuff. I always thought like, oh no, soldiers and stuff like that, they wouldn't read comics. That's for geeks like me. And then I got older, where I got like the internet and stuff, and I started seeing like soldiers playing Warhammer and
Hell
stuff
yeah.
like that. I was like, oh well.
Yeah, we're big fans of
Yeah.
Warhammer on this channel.
Most
too.
of the vets I know are definitely some of the nerdiest dudes I've ever met.
I mean, what better thing to
Yeah.
give them than like a sci-fi giant mecha comic, but it's about soldiers.
Yep.
It's the subject matter is science fiction-y, but the characters are soldiers. So there's kind of I don't know, maybe some sort of resonance between the characters and the readers when you give them to people like first responders and veterans.
Katie says to tell me to refresh. She couldn't help it. Number 99.
Holy crap!
Hell
We're
yeah.
almost to 100. That's gonna be 10.
Yeah.
$10. Thank you so much, dude.
Oh wow, we get 4 more backers. These days.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
that's awesome.
Getting a nice bump from Sugar Chris.
Get that sugar.
Can't
rush.
get enough of that Sugar Chris.
I gotta
He
change
looks the
that.
best in a dress.
Get my little
That's awesome. Yay! Thank
Yeah,
you guys so much.
Pale Riders. Got to put that in there for pale up there.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's fantastic. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much.
The GIF is great. Yeah. Almost
Sugar
at 100
Rush.
backers.
I love it.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
we got Aerith Saga.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What is up? Aerith actually, Aerith and Sovereign Wolf both did boxes on their campaign. So did Justice City Chronicles, but we ain't got that box yet. We got Aerith's box and we got Eddie Winkler's box.
Oh,
And we reverse engineered how they did the printing on theirs, because when we had to do the blueprint for ours, there's so many like different spots on the box where you have to put graphics that we actually took those apart, their boxes apart. Don't worry, we put them back together. But we had
I
to
just sat
figure
there.
out the printing. So it was really helpful to actually have them kind of here in spirit supporting us to make our own merch.
Yeah, it was super helpful.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out like, well, what do I want it to look like, and then how do I translate that into real world from my head. So
So if you haven't gone and backed Aerith Book 2, Y'all definitely should. That's an exciting campaign. It's got all
Yeah.
sorts of fun merch on it too. It's got an album.
The main
art's
character has
fantastic.
pink and
Character's purple hair. It comes in a box shaped like a cassette tape.
It's so cool.
The whole music motif is a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and I know Brian's really put a lot of thought
and
into
you get
their IP.
at least I know with the first one, the pink box we got, it came with a little card with a Spotify playlist where you just scanned it and it brought you to it, and it's awesome. The music is
It's fire.
fantastic.
Absolute fire.
Yeah.
Every track's a
like-
banger.
It's totally worth
The
it.
kids say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that Air Saga. It was either on Twitter or on Indiegogo when I was looking through campaigns, but I haven't got to really sit down and eyeball it.
It's not
But
easy
it
to
looks
make a
interesting.
campaign box that is
Yeah.
a pink cassette tape look
Yeah.
badass.
It does, though.
It does.
Brian threw a little blood splatter on there with the
Yeah.
double rainbow death punch, and
Yeah,
it's
I love that.
impressive. Yeah, it's
Oh
it's
wow!
the Rainbow
Yeah, it
Death
sounds
Punch
like he
is
put a lot of
awesome.
work into that. That sounds
Oh yeah,
awesome.
he did.
Oh, yeah.
somewhere
for
around
sure.
here.
It's upstairs because I was
With Eddie's.
taking it all apart.
Maybe I can get him on the show sometime.
That would be
Tell me
really
about it.
fun, Chris.
He's
He's a
super
great
fun.
guest. He was
Oh,
just
my
on
goodness,
Shane
he's
Davis the
awesome.
other day, and he completely derailed the conversation talking about midgets versus lions. and it actually gave rise to him having to do a backup called Midgets versus Lions, which is now canon. And
Yeah.
we can't wait to see that ash can. So he's a
cool dude.
fantastic guest to have on. When he was on our show, we had a blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And have you seen was it Matt Krotz, his Kiri box for his
Kyrie, no, we didn't
Kyrie?
get the Kyrie box. No.
Yeah, he just showed it I think on Twitter recently. It looks like a N64 box.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was like, oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, actually, I think Aerith Sega has that on
a
there.
Nintendo game.
Yeah, Nintendo game cartridge.
As a piece of merch on
their
that game.
current campaign.
So the thing that I love about this group that we find ourselves in is everyone's got fresh ideas and they help each other get better, make cool stuff. And there's lots of artists willing to work on each other's pieces. There are a lot of draw streams where people can go on and get exposure for their artwork. There's a whole lot of people supporting each other out there, and it's just like it's energizing, you know. It makes me want to do cooler stuff.
Yeah.
So you know, it's great to see creators really come together like that.
Yeah, it's been really fantastic. Like as we were putting everything together and checking out vendors, and I had a question like, well, they're priced comparably. I wonder, you know, which one people have used before. So like we'd ask people, like send them DMs and be like, hey, who did you use for this? And they're
Yeah,
like, oh,
Eddie
it was-
outright told us who he
Yeah.
used for the box. He wasn't like trying to keep it secret so that his box
same
was
with
better,
Brian.
you know?
Yep.
Yeah. They were both just like, yeah, this is what we use because we all want cool stuff. And that's, you don't find that out there. The big two never figured out symbiosis. You know, they always competed with each other. And as a result, yeah, the customer benefited from the competition, but I think the products may have suffered to some degree. Here, the smaller guys, man, we all band together like, you know, that's how 50 midgets beat a lion. All swarm it at once. You know?
Yeah, I was always surprised that they didn't do more of those Marvel versus DC books or the Amalgamverse, or whatever you called it.
Amalgamverse. You're bringing the two universes together for fun crossover events. Maybe don't make 50 different covers for it because that's what makes everybody pissed off. But like at least having more fun stuff where they use each other's IP, or like one of them decides to make a toy. The other one also making a toy, but like being able to make a comparable toy rather than it just directly, I guess, trying to like snuff out the other one. That would have been cool. Like interchangeable playsets where people weren't using proprietary information, you know? I guess people want to really have an edge in business. But the coolest thing, like I said, about this campaign is all the support that we've gotten from other creators. We got so many CG creators on this book, and getting all of them to work on it with us and paying them for their, you know, cover gigs and their print gigs and everything has really felt rewarding, bringing so many people on to do the book with us.
I see in the chat my sketchbook asked if we were talking about Brian Shearer. We weren't. It was talking about a different Brian. There are a lot of Brians.
Brian
But
Bedvitas from Aerith. But just so you know,
Brian Shearer is doing a print as a stretch goal.
Brian
So-
Shearer's on the campaign, a crossover print between Gunship, Thunder Punch, and Mavericks. So
Awesome.
keep unlocking those stretch goals, kids. You'll see it sooner or later.
And he is also awesome to have
Yeah,
on
he
our
is.
show.
Yeah,
He
he was
was
a lot of
super
fun.
cool to hang out with
Awesome,
too.
dude.
I mean, another guy who loves himself some G.I. Joe and Transformers,
Yeah.
right? Can't go wrong there.
Woodrow says he's got to go get ready for work, so he said he'd have a great time, guys. Book looks sick.
Thanks,
Thank
Woodrow.
you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate.
And,
Enjoy your day.
What else? Katie said just DM'd you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
I will check that out.
And Aaron, you've been lurking this whole time. What are you doing? Not even talking.
What? Yeah, because I was waiting for you to introduce me or something.
Hey, Aaron. What's up, man?
What's up? Yeah, guys, I hopped in because I wanted to say this campaign is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
turned on Red Valkyrie yesterday. I had only heard a little bit about this campaign on Twitter, and I turned on Red Valkyrie yesterday, and I was just blown away by this campaign page.
Thanks so much,
For-
man. Thank you.
yeah,
Coming,
for
coming
my
from
book-
you, that means a lot. I like your campaign looked really great too.
Oh
I
man,
was really
for my
stoked.
book, I wrestle a comic into existence, and then I just struggle to put a page up. And then I turned onto this page, and I was just like, holy smokes, there's so much stuff on here, so much cool artwork, just everything looks awesome.
Thank you.
you.
Yeah, we really
One of my-
wanted to put out the best thing we could for you guys.
One of my favorite parts of this campaign is that one image with the one mech that's firing, and it's got Eric Weathers lettering. It's like brrrp.
That's
That
actually
looks
not
awesome.
Eric's lettering.
Oh,
That's
really?
Garrett.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Garrett did all the
Oh,
sound
okay.
effects. Eric,
There's a couple sound
that sound
effects that
effects
Eric
looks
did.
amazing.
he added the radio frequency sound effects.
Yeah.
Things that touch the bubbles are generally Eric's. All of the drawn-in stuff like crunch and brap and blam 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 and thup 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 thup. That's
those
all
are-
the stuff that's colored. That's Garrett.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet, man. That looked
thank you.
great. Like the first time I saw that, I was like, "Oh, this is amazing."
I appreciate that. Thank you.
It's
so
funny
much.
because artists keep coming and that's what they're always commenting about. They're saying, "Hey, you really had your sound effects interact with the art," and it's cool when artists and comic book
I'm a big
readers
fan
see
when
that.
you actually have a sound effect incorporated into a composition because it makes it sound louder, right? If it's just on top of the art, it doesn't seem like it's part of the world, but the second you draw it into the sky or the background and actually make it part of your composition, like it feels like it's surround sound in a weird way. It's just one of the kind of those weird things about, sequential art, right?
Let's see here. Let's see. We got. Oh, okay. My sketchbook checked out Eric's channel. Awesome.
It's very cool.
Let's see. Aaron. Oh,
Which
Aaron.
one?
Aaron.
What?
Why are you trying to be so formal, waiting to be introduced?
Oh, I just didn't want
Normally-
to talk over people.
Normally, you just come in here and give me a hard time, like right away. Are you?
I know I'm turning over a new leaf, Chris.
I guess maybe Aaron and, I'm also named Aaron. We didn't maybe want to do battle, but we don't really know each other very well, so I
Right.
appreciate being polite and stuff, Chris. He's got good manners. He's neighborly. But now that we're all chilling, man, feel free to
Just
talk
this,
over us. We're cool
just this
people.
one and only time.
It's because Aaron respect Aaron. It's the Aaron
Yeah.
game.
Aaron got game.
Yo, Garrett's fight. If I meet another Garrett, I'm like, all right, only one of us can leave with this name. It's like Highlander rules.
Right? But you don't get any special powers.
Yeah, I don't get any special powers.
You just get more hipster.
I just get a police report filled out. It's ridiculous.
Mr. Cox.
Hey, what's up, Jim Cox?
Ouch.
Where is
Ouch, but
Simon
it's
at
true.
today?
Simon?
Mm-hmm.
Sim? I don't know. I don't know where Sim is. He's probably sleeping. I figure. Knowing him.
Hey, we
I
got Greg
can't-
Levitt in the chat, too. What's up? Hail, Greg! Gun Demon Greg from Brain Cage Studios. I think it's a Studios or Brain Cage Comics, but he's from the Brain Cage.
Free Cage Entertainment.
That's a cool name. Brain
Yeah, it
Cage.
is.
Eros
He's got a
says
whole crew also.
He's taking the kids to camp.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow, that sounds fun.
Enjoy.
Thanks so much for swinging by, Brian.
Yeah.
He's wanting to know you all's channel as well.
Yes, we do.
It's called Global Frequency Studios on YouTube, and it should be searchable. We've been doing better putting out content regularly, so YouTube's kind of grudgingly going, all right, fine, we'll let you be a searchable
To
channel.
be fair, the past week or two, we've been a little bit light on content just because
We've been working on the campaign.
Yeah, the
page.
campaign's been taking up a lot of time.
We,
We'll be back tonight.
we did a build up for 60 days because we had a mailing list and we were chugging along, getting things together. And it's surprising how much you wind up having to do in that last week before the campaign.
Yeah.
You're like, I got 6 months. Nah, you got a week.
But like so much of it, no matter how early you start, no matter how early you get things going, so much of it just comes together in that last moment before you go live. It's crazy.
You guys obviously did a tremendous amount of prep work on this. I was going to say this before. When you got ready to launch, did you expect to have this successful of a launch, or were you hesitant?
I had
or-
fingers and toes crossed. I think we can still push the envelope more. I have some tricks up my sleeve to try and increase our numbers, but the amount of support that we got from Comicsgate and the creators community has been overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that, I mean, we feel so validated for, being a part of the group for, I'd say, like, actively for the past 6 months. And prior to that, kind of lurking in the chats and just checking it out and seeing what's going on. So I'm glad that we got that level of support. I was hoping for that level of support, and I think we can do even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely off to a really strong start.
We're trending #1 on Indiegogo, ahead of Billy Tucci.
When he found out about that, he was bouncing. He was like, look!
I was so excited. My goal first day was to get up ahead of the She Omnibus on the main page. And we did that.
did it.
Thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are the reason. You helped us get in front of She, yeah.
That's got to be exciting and a relief.
Yeah.
Because it's always like a big ooh, how we're gonna do.
Yeah, it's like cross your fingers and hold your breath and hope that people will back it and support you. And it's just, like Aaron said, it's been overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks for the recognition, too.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Hey!
Big on
Nice!
stage.
Oh, awesome.
Did you
Hell yeah.
lose the Gun Demon page? Because I thought I saw I've been on your mailing list forever.
Yeah, he said a new one, so he must have had to. It must have expired.
I hope
Yeah,
he
after
downloaded
6
his
months.
CSV, right?
After 6 months, they expire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not 6 months from when you launch it. It's 6 months from when you start creating the page. So if you
Yep.
start it and you're working on it bit by bit and then you launch it, it goes off of the very first time you created that page.
Yeah, we found that
Yep.
out the hard way. But we saved our CSV files, so we have
did.
our mailing list.
Yeah, Shay was like, make sure you save it. Make sure you save it. So I was so
Huge,
neurotic
huge
about
help.
it. I would just
Yeah.
download it every day. I think I have
happened to
like
Boob
50
Dan.
copies of it.
Boob Dan lost his entire mailing list, and that was
Yeah.
just so disappointing. Because Goblin Girl looks amazing, and I can't
Yeah.
wait to back that. I back a lot of stuff from y'all.
It's true.
It's so much fun. It's all the goodies, like everyone making cool books. Like so many great books have come out in the past year. It's like people really started understanding that crowdfunding is a way to make their stuff, and that there are so many people who want to buy that stuff. Not necessarily for the money making, because I mean, if we're all creators, we're just kind of trading books at this point, But it's a cool way to do that.
Greg, our pre-launch expired too, but I got the
Good, there it
notification
is.
that it was
Got that
happening,
CSV.
so I copied everything, made it over into the new one, and kind of had them both running for like a week or two as the old links expired and people started getting the new ones. So
Oh, awesome.
I
And,
recommend that. It worked out pretty well for us.
Now so saying when Sim isn't here as a talking distraction, Chris can't do shopping. Oh, come on now. Everything was going fine. Now all of a sudden everybody's giving me hell. What's
Chris,
going
it's
on here?
okay.
Aaron does
I
shopping
shop
our
on stream too, and I only shop on stream because I watch you shop on stream. So then I get to say, "What? Sugar Chris does it."
I don't do it.
You do. You totally shop on stream.
That's a lot.
You've worn the red dress and you shop on stream. Come on, man.
People still spreading slander about Chris.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Nope. I do not shop. I look for future guests.
Got it. So you look for future guests while you have guests on. I think that's worse than shopping.
Is that like being on Tinder?
Yeah. You're already on the stream. Let me find someone else.
All right, I got you in. Now let me go.
Right? I have content to produce, guys.
Hey, it takes a while to find people and get all of that scheduled. I understand.
I'm just digging a hole for myself.
That's okay.
Oh, McGee had lost her mailing list too.
Oh no.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
Everybody losing them.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's 6 months. You think it's such a long time. It's not.
Yeah, it
It
rips
goes
right
so
by.
fast.
Yeah, I almost had because you're like if you build your campaign, that'll go away too.
Yep.
And I had my campaign built, and I was only a couple days away from it going away before I ended up launching Murder Weapon.
No. So did you wind up launching early, or did you just rebuild everything?
I actually launched a lot later than I was planning to because I ended up having a lot of problems behind the scenes, not related to the comic, but
Right. Just like
so
life.
I ended up launching it late because I was going to launch in January. I ended up launching in what was it, May?
Gotcha.
Yeah, Pale Rider, someone did say red dress. There should be a link, an active link in the chat where you click on it and it'll take you to the special secret intelligence drop that we made available for everyone on the channel today. It is a Sugar Chris print where he is in a red dress leading the charge for our giant mecha suits.
Yeah, I don't know if the wispy chest hairs are there though, Pale Rider.
You know, we're going to have to talk to Mike Jimmy about that.
Yeah, maybe he'll do some edits.
I don't know if he put him in there or not. Darren says he's a window shopper.
Fair enough, D-Wag.
Oh my! I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where Sim is, but I got Aaron with me. He fills in the Sim role. They both give me shit, so it's pretty much the same thing.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for covering Chris's awkward silences.
I'm awkward too, so it's kind of like two idiots sandwiching you guys in the picture right now.
Hey, these two idiots sandwich frequency girl, so you know.
That's right.
That
sounds weird.
Weird.
No.
Would you consider you three are the core of this project?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yep.
Garrett's the artist. I'm the writer and creator and kind of like the visionary who has the crazy ideas. And then Frequency Girl makes the ideas reality, does all of the logistics, herds the cats, and helps like manages the mailing list, the merch.
that we eat and drink and breathe.
Yep. Yeah, I don't cook my own shit.
I make sure they stay on track and meet deadlines.
So it's definitely the three of us all working together to make it work. I mean, but that's the thing. It kind of takes a village to raise a baby or something like that. Or I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just consistently impressed when a single creator kind of like gets a campaign
Pulls it off.
because
I don't know how a writer artist.
So I really
campaigner
appreciate
can do it.
a lot of the praise we've been getting for our campaign, but truthfully, that only would have happened if because of the fact that we have a really strong core of the three people working together on this.
If it had been me, there'd be no art or campaign page.
Yeah, it's all three of us working together, especially, I mean, always, but this last week it's just been like, hey, I need this. Hey, grab me that. Hey, send me this.
Yep.
There was a trailer because of me, but
Yes.
there would not have been a campaign page.
Yeah, it's true.
Pelrar says he saw that one and no, he doesn't think he stuck to canon.
Uh-oh.
You might have lost
We're
a
going to have
sale.
to talk to Mike Jimmy about that.
Like Jimmy's costed sales.
We can always, since it is a digital print, we can make some edits to that. So now that you've given me that note, I think we're going to go back in and
We'll just
do a
sprinkle
digital
some
touch-up.
wispy chest hairs
Yeah.
in with the print.
That's an idea. So you can
So
just put them in.
Yeah, so that way you can pour the chest hairs out into a little baggie and keep them on your shelf. You'll actually get.
Okay, this
like,
just got weird.
Actual canon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll start shipping people hair.
No, we're not doing that.
Do
Don't
we
listen
have to declare
them.
that on customs? You know, because like when you bring things into the country, you're bringing like fruits and vegetables. You have to declare like organic material, right? Does hair count?
Tailless, Area Black's doing that.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
somebody.
What's up, Arya?
What's up, dude?
Tailless kittens in outer space.
Greg says Mavericks looks awesome.
Thanks,
you so
Greg.
much, Greg.
Dude, I'm anticipating Gun Demon.
Air letters did the West.
That's awesome.
Mavericks has like 25 plus CG artists in Bernard.
That's true. They're, considering all the stretch goals, the covers, the variants, 6 a.m. doing standees, people doing merch like that. There's well over 25 CGers that loaned their talents to make this project come to life. It wouldn't have been without Garrett. Like, we wouldn't have had a book without Garrett. But bringing in all of that additional talent really made me feel like people were building this up. You know?
Did it get hard trying to manage all those people? Like,
Yes,
all this?
very, 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 very.
There are spreadsheets.
Yeah.
So
I like how Bancroft said nobody said there'd be spreadsheets in crowdfunding when he went to fulfillment. I'm like, dude, we're not launched yet, and there are spreadsheets.
yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I think that process happened pretty organically. Actually,
yeah.
like we, over the past year, we really started trying to like be more represented out in the community. We started talking to people, putting things on YouTube, just being part of the community online. And as a result of that, we just met so many cool people who were doing so many cool projects, and like it's just like, hey,
Your thing's cool. Come do something
you
with
wanna
us.
you wanna do like a crossover or something like that, like and it just over the course of a year, just you end up talking to so many people, and they're down to like work and make cool art. And we just kept on saying yes, and I think it really worked out.
That's the thing. Cool people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people who are down to
Absolutely.
make art and have fun and do cool stuff. And that's like my favorite part of all this. It's meeting those guys.
And the cool thing too is that like in talking to them, they're like, "Oh, this was so much fun! I had such a good time working on this." So
Yeah, it
I
was
think
great to
that's
be a
kind
part
of
of
cool.
it. I think Zevius, whose print just got unlocked today when we hit 5K.
Actually, yeah.
He was.
I think it was it was after midnight. So
Yeah.
it's-
So he was like super thrilled to do that Jester piece, and that made me feel really good.
came out
He's
so
like
good, though.
when he's drawing Garrett's design and having a great time, and that's my character. I feel like very fulfilled because it is a fan, it's a fan, but it's also a creator who's a fan. And that's really really neat. The last part of it, I totally forgot what it was going to be. I was going to say something kind of part of the
Sorry, I
whole
interrupted you.
getting like meeting cool people and support and that kind of thing. And I had a thought, and I don't know where it went.
That's fair. there's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
Plus, I interrupted you.
I mean, that happens all the time.
It's
I
true.
have a
I do
question for
interrupt.
Garrett.
Yeah.
So you know how we were talking about all the different artists and everything. When they come to you, or when you go to them and they start doing pieces for you, do you get protective of the characters? Are you like, well, that arm shouldn't look this way, or is it pretty free?
It's a balancing act, right?
Yeah.
Because I think it starts off with having a really clear briefing for the artist, right? And being very specific about what you're looking to get. Because I think you got to leave room for interpretation, because you end up living with these designs, and you draw them over and over again, so immediately silhouettes can look kind of janky. Sometimes you got to just kind of let things be the way they are, because it is another artist's interpretation of something you made, and nobody else looking at that is going to have the intimate relationship with those designs, and sometimes you might actually have some real happy accidents. So I think sometimes when I'm getting a little bit too there's an expression called pixel fucking that I love. It's when you get too when somebody hiring an artist gets too picky with the feedback, right? If I get into that mode, Aaron will kind of like pull me back, and then likewise, like sometimes like he looks at a piece of artwork and goes, "I don't like this. Why don't I like this?" And I'm like,
yeah, it's
hey,
because I'm not an artist, you know, and I'm like, I don't know what it is about this that doesn't really work for me, but there's something here that doesn't quite jive. Please tell me what it is I don't like.
And I think we managed to keep a lot of our feedback to like very reasonable kind of just things to point out. And all the artists we work with were super like awesome to like take some of the feedback we gave them and incorporate it into the pieces. So it's just a balancing act, man. It's tough. The second you start getting too attached, you really gotta like step back and be like, all right, let me break it off. And I think the pieces we ended up with are just fucking incredible. So.
I'll give a shout out. I got to give a shout out to Matt Yackey.
Yeah,
because Matt has been extremely accommodating with any of like the color critiques that we've had, and he's just been cool as hell. Be like, yeah, I got that, no worries, done. So that's the other cool thing about working with these artists is they want to do the thing collaboratively. No one really gets pissed off, be like, oh, you don't like how I drew my art.
Yeah.
it's not going on, people are down to do stuff together. Oh, wait, that's not how you draw that arm? All right, let me learn how. And then there's people like Zevius and Jason Bascom who have totally different styles. Yeah. So it's super exciting to see what they come up with. And, in order to exaggerate things, you need to give them like the base anatomy of stuff. So Garrett did like an internal breakdown of how the skeleton
actually,
structure
I think one of the funny side effects of all this was I got better at drawing my own robots because I had to really like make some very solid concept art to give to a lot of these artists we were working with, which meant that I was drawing shape breakdowns, I was doing multiple different reference shots and turnarounds for things, so it really sharpened my own ability to understand what I was drawing. Really kind of like make these a physical reality in my head, which is really important when you're drawing them 6 panels per page or more, and you got to draw them from all kinds of different angles, doing all kinds of different things. It really helps to have that really solid understanding of what exactly it is, right? And even from the start of this project, I was terrified to draw mechs. I feel like personally I'm pretty good at drawing dudes in power armor, and I tried to make the mech designs feel a little bit like these oversized suits of power armor with like instead of a person inside of this, it's kind of a very anatomical frame where somebody sits in the middle of that cockpit in the chest/head. But they came out all right, I guess. People seem to like them, and I'm kind of, I'm starting to get past my own insecurities. So
I kind of like how they have personality to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like little touches, like their decal, like their fighter decal. We borrowed from like stuff like Top Gun, where they have like a design on their helmet, that's something just sets them apart. We also
even had an editor who
told us that.
Well, when I originally did this, the colors were a lot more muted, which just aside from the fact that you got to be careful with printing on that because you don't want it to be just muddy and gross. You also want to be a little bit more heavy-handed with showcasing characters, and their colors were a little bit more of like drab than they are now, and we kind of leaned more into that like whole kind of like Sentai squad where each guy's got a different color that like identifies them as being the green mech or the red mech or the yellow mech. So.
Yeah,
I don't think we went cartoony with it, but we at least still have that kind of like color palette that really helps identify characters.
Yeah, you've given them all each their unique look and personality, so at a glance you know which one's which.
Yeah. It was important to have that translate through because you meet the pilots, but then you get to a point where you're the majority of it is you're seeing them as their mechs. So in order to kind of maintain that connection and investment in them, you have to.
Yeah, and when you cut to inside their cockpit and you're just getting basically a face, a portion of a face with a helmet, you got to make sure that that's immediately recognizable as, okay, the guy with the green helmet with the red, kind of like jags on it. That's Bigfoot because he's got the green mech with the red mouth on it,
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because since you're spending so much time, just looking at these mechs, they have to be almost like their own characters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soul says to Aaron, you need... Oh, sorry, Mr. Calamari. I keep forgetting we got two.
Just call me Neff. Everyone calls me Neff.
That's what I'm used to seeing.
Yep.
It says you need a happier avatar. It doesn't fit your voice. You don't sound like someone that just broke an antique vase.
No, you need an avatar of Eeyore.
Oh well. I'm glad you're here, Sim.
Good morning.
Now everyone will quit giving me shit.
What's up, Sim?
Sorry, I just woke up. Then I wake up. I just woke up and oh shit.
Happens.
So what's up?
Sim, you gotta check out this comic, dude.
Sim, yeah, definitely check out the comic. Sim may know a little bit about it already, though.
Yeah, I got a copy coming this way soon.
Yeah.
Sim also might be responsible for something on the comic. I'm not going to say too much because it's classified.
Oh, did I do something? I don't know.
Global Frequency is like, you better have done something.
And good morning, the chat. Hello, Soul. Hello, everyone. Miriam and everybody.
Pelro says, besides the missing hairs, that print was badass.
Oh, good. I'm glad, Pale Rider. Mike Jimmy will be very glad that you approve.
My sketchbook had to dip out. Thanks
so
joining
much for coming and hanging out with us, Sketch.
Yeah, this is one of the book that I find interesting. I like mechs. I like that stuff. I like Pacific Rim, and come on.
Katie says, I don't want to be the messenger of bad news. Guys, on Indiegogo search, you're first place right now. Congrats.
Yes!
Thank you so much.
Must stay in the lead. You guys are helping us make it a reality. I really appreciate it.
I think we got put into an email by Indiegogo.
Yeah.
We didn't sign up for it. We didn't know like that. They were just kind of like,
campaigns we love.
These guys are popping off.
Yeah.
Which was really exciting to see.
I love Tucci. Tucci's like a hero of mine at crowdfunding his comic. He's done some crazy cool crossovers with other characters. I've talked to him before. He's great, but I had to beat him. You know what it's like, right? Like you gotta be competitive with your heroes, and my goal is to stay up in first as long as I can. I want a week straight. I'll take just a week. I just want a week. Week to myself.
What the world? I don't know if that means she's leaving or if she's... I don't know. I'm going to move on. I shouldn't have even highlighted that. Oh, Lord. Let's see. What's Johnny Cage saying? He said, you heard it, Pale Rider. She's passing on the glitter. Oh, Lord. The red mech with 3 wispy tentacles on the chest.
We might be able to do that. Garrett, you feel like designing a mech with chest hairs?
Oh man!
And you call it
that's a cursed sentence.
Yeah, we could.
A neck with chest hair.
Promo train.
Is that Jake Twister?
Promo train. To sub this is Twister.
All right. Sim,
yes.
You got to take over for a second.
Why? What did I do?
Go shopping now.
So he can shop.
That's right.
Hey, you're not supposed to shop. You're supposed to shop after the show.
It's funny, Chris, because I was already shopping.
Dude, we're not Bancroft here.
He backed it on stream last night. So I'm happy that he's like, let me play your trailer so I can quickly back the book.
Okay, what is he showing off right now? So what did he get? That looks like a new shirt. What is that about?
That's the good night, right?
Is that your good night shirt?
Yes, I opened it earlier. I got my hoodies. I got a bunch of shirts, and I got my.
Ooh, you must be a little happy camper, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I had to try it on. Oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna be wearing this.
It looks
all the
good.
time. Yeah, Mr. Handle. God. Yeah.
That's weird. I'm not used to seeing you wearing so like white. Usually it's like red, blue, black.
It's almost
You're
always
rubbing
black.
it, and that looks too classy. I don't know.
I'm a classy individual, Sim. You've seen me in
No, no, no,
suits.
sugar, no. You know, like sugar tarna. You know, red dress, Chris is classy.
Sugar
You,
Tarna
not
was
so
great.
much. Yeah.
You didn't see it. It was Pale Rider, right? Pale Rider did Chris as Tarna with
man.
the sword on
Pale Rider did the pencils.
Yeah, it was Pale
and I
Rider?
did the-
Yeah.
And I did the colors.
Nice. Good collaboration, guys.
Dude, at first I wanted to. I did a digital painting, and then I just like, no. Let's put the pencils back.
I don't know. I don't know if you can
just thought
see
it
it in
looks
any
cool.
of the. Maybe you can see it a little bit in the image on the trailer there, but our main character Mother actually has the red dagger from Tarna tattooed on her neck.
She's
Oh yeah,
direct.
you can kind of see that little red there on her neck.
Yep. It's definitely more visible in other parts of the comic, but I don't know if there's anything on the campaign page that shows that off.
But I can.
But that's
There is
there's a lot of little Easter eggs like that have been hidden in the comics. So
Miriam is calling me a bigot. Sim, you bigot. You're saying Chris can't be white. I said no. Chris can't wear white. It's not the same.
Be less white. Yeah, I need to educate.
I don't know. I think he doesn't have enough pink in his skin to wear it, and he's blushing, so it's looking better.
Jake says, "You guys slept any, or has the adrenaline having you all in ecstasy?"
He didn't sleep well last night.
yeah.
I slept like a baby for the first time in I don't even know how long. Because it was launched. I didn't have like, oh, I need to get this artist and I need to write this thing and get this out. Nope, I was out. It was wonderful.
I was tossing and turning a bit. I had more ideas, things that I was like, oh, we should do this. We should call this person in and have them do that. But
And then you're like, I wonder if I have another backer.
But I honestly, I'm not really even looking. I just want to keep the momentum going and get out there to as many people, and I just want to stay in front of Tucci. That's all.
I just want to destroy 2G.
Life goals.
It's like literally, he's an inspiration. I gotta be able to beat him, right?
The student has become the master. 2G.
Exactly.
So it's like Chris Cam is struggling to handle all the white tones on display at once. See, I'm not the only one. It's kind of weird. We're not used to it.
Wait, what is this? It's Chris with the white jumper. You kind of remind me of the sperms in that Woody Allen comedy. What?
Yeah, put the hood on.
No, I'm not encouraging that.
Do you have like the type of string that you can close the hood to? That would be hilarious.
Yeah, right here.
So
Can
put
you
the
see
hood
it in
on
that
and
shot?
tighten it up.
No,
Okay,
I don't wanna.
I don't think it's the right side.
fine.
What you
Fine,
doing?
no
You trying to share something?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you
Oh,
share
You
it?
can't see the
Okay,
Tarna,
there.
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
can
it's-
see the rest of her tattoo.
There is one shot so far. We have a Tarna.
That's alright though. It's just it's just a little Easter egg.
I thought that was the right one. Sorry.
Yeah, I covered her up with tattoos.
Yeah, it was funny. We've had some artists be like, "So, what kind of tattoos does she have?" And Garrett has
Well.
a file with a breakdown of the tattoos, what they are, and the places
Where they
that they're at. And a couple people have been like, "That's a lot of tattoos, bro."
Well, I figured, for the most of the series, she's covered up in her pilot plug suit.
Mm-hmm.
So I only had to draw a couple of panels of her with her ink showing, so I could suffer through that.
Oh, I know which page I should show.
I
thought
just
of
realized it.
now.
She has more tattoos on the left arm.
Oh yeah, she's got
Yep.
a ton.
Apparently, Twitter's trying to tell me something.
Yeah, it's
This-
trying to tell you you're a bigot.
This is what I got.
What did you get, bro?
It says after injecting meth, Aaron masturbates for 10 to 12 hours.
That's what I mean.
Guys,
Yeah, that's a thing.
Aaron?
Oh, no, it's the wrong
What's
side.
going
No,
on here?
no,
I
no.
got-
Murder weapon makes so much more sense.
I have two errands on,
Aaron,
and
question:
then I see that on Twitter.
is the murder weapon injections, are they crack, or are they really like different serum, and or it's just placebo, and he thinks that it gives him all type of powers? He just has them.
You'll just have to keep reading.
Yeah, back the book and find out, bro.
He goes back to his handlers or whatever, and the government says, "Y'all gonna need more of them power ups."
No, but you should use that though to promote. Hey, and he promoted your book.
He's feeding him.
Gotta get that crack fix.
Katie said, "Sim, the skin painter pic you shared on Facebook is priceless. Show it to Chris so he knows how to be less white." Pale Riders called me a sperm party pooper. Okay. Oh, but yeah, Sim, look. It even came with these little sketch cards. They're blank.
There's no sketch on it.
Yeah. His-
Oh no, we're being beaten by a phone.
awesome.
No.
You what?
Yeah,
Aaron
we're
just went
not
to-
number one on the page anymore.
That was quick.
World's fastest power bank redesigned at
I don't know.
1,691%. We
I
gotta
don't know
catch
where
him.
you are because it's number one on mine.
Oh well, you know,
Yeah,
we're
because
not as cool.
When
as-
you check and you're logged on, it goes to according to your stuff. What you check.
Oh, gotcha. I should probably log out then.
Who's buying it?
Remember
crappy
Google and all
No,
those?
you're
They
right.
save what
You're
you
right.
check often. And the same
Gotcha.
Indiegogo does the same thing.
See, there
But-
it is. You see the phone now, right?
Yeah, but I mean that's 169,000.
Well, we're at
so
100
right behind
and-
it. No, we're not
What?
$116,000. We're
No, look at the
1,104%.
percentage. Look at the percentage. We're only 500% behind them.
Yeah,
We can do it.
we can. We're still beating She though.
Yeah, because they're at 799%.
Yeah, so you're still number one in comics.
Exactly.
That is true.
Yeah, who cares about
We gotta
phones?
get number one
Who cares
overall.
about anything else?
We got to do it, guys. We got to get a book backed by CG with CG creators trending number one on Indiegogo. We got to do it. We can do it, guys.
Nobody
Back
needs
to
a
book.
phone. They need Mavericks.
Exactly.
Exactly.
More comics. More better.
Don't you guys have phones?
Exactly. Everybody already has a phone.
I
I don't
hate
need another
phones.
one.
What's this? Guys, I was scared for him. I think Aaron died.
I know.
No, he's still here.
He's just got that glazed expression. Right?
Aaron's just his normal low energy self. He'll pop
Yeah.
in here and there. He's fine.
He's saving the energy for when it matters.
Yeah, why bother?
Real quick, let's see you fall, Aaron.
I like that movie.
Draw big eyeballs on the hood and pull it over your head so the hood opens. Gosh dang it, Pale
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
What is with you guys in sperm today?
Pale Rider needs to be edited.
No, it's.
I don't know. I don't think you should draw eyes on your hoodie, but if you can get your hands on some big old googly eyes,
Streamer.
I don't know.
those are the applications for googly eyes are
Green
incredible.
screen.
See, I'm paying attention to the chat, and you
Oh,
keep
what's
complaining
that?
about the red dress stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, dude, if you want to get rid of the red dress thing, you have the Spermy Chris there just waiting for you.
Oh yeah. That's what I want. I want to replace the red dress with me as sperm.
It's more manly.
I don't know. You're asking me questions I don't know the answer to. Like
Sorry,
like
I just
would
realized
know.
our background is like everything is blue, and I don't know
Oh,
why that's
yeah.
happening.
I
It's
thought
cool
maybe
looking.
that
I like
was
it.
on
It's
purpose.
neat. No. I mean, yeah, it totally
I thought
is.
maybe like the green screen function was still on, but it's not.
That's the.
just
It looks just
weird.
like the black is looking blue. That's all.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, everything's sort of like weird and distorted. What did you
Like-
do to our camera, Chris?
I don't know.
This is
I don't
blue.
know. I don't
Yeah,
see
it's
anything.
blue.
Techno jizz?
You look normal on here.
Yeah, you look good here.
No, it's just it's just
it's the stuff in the background there.
Yeah, the prints
And my
hanging
headphones.
are very
Yeah,
in
everything's
real
blue.
life in present they're actually very black. The ink is black, but on the camera for some reason they look very blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can see it on the stuff on the shelves too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And my
like
headphones.
this guy right
Yeah.
here.
He's just black
Like
and
that's
white.
in person it's black and white, but on camera that looks like it's very
See,
much
that-
blue ink.
See that started happening as soon as you put the hoodie on. So it's probably one of those things.
Yep.
That makes sense.
What would that have to do with that?
I don't know, it's just fucking funny, okay? you fucked up the white balance of the camera.
Exactly.
Blue on the other side. That's that.
Aaron is less than Chimera energy.
No.
That's
know,
debatable.
Hmm?
That's debatable.
I don't know. I watched.
I'm
the stream
a little bit
yesterday,
more
and
excited.
People thought that he had more energy when he was talking about his book, though.
I think I'm a little bit more excited than Chimera, but a little bit more boring. So it's kind of,
Doesn't talk as much.
Yeah, Darren got it.
Okay, fix it.
You missed a page. Yeah,
Hey, what the
fan
fuck
out
is
isn't
Diablo
there.
Immortal? Is
Oh.
that the phone they
The
were talking
launcher
about?
isn't there.
That's a mobile
Two of those
game.
pages in a row.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Luckily,
Fix it.
the comic book is so many pages, bro. People are just blown by it because
I didn't realize.
That's okay.
You'll
I
fix
looked
it.
at it like 87
Nope,
times.
you'll fix it now.
Sorry.
So we just noticed
Oh.
there's a duplicate page in the teaser comic, but we're gonna fix that right now.
And by the way, Garrett, I like your selection of books.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, but
You weren't there when I said it last time too. No.
Yeah. He was telling. Yeah, I don't tell Garrett the compliments he gets. Whatever. Give him a big head.
I'm bad at taking compliments.
He really is. I'm like, dude, great job. He's like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not
But yeah, I got a pretty good selection of stuff. I feel like so.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Meta Baron. So.
Dude, it's unreal.
I know.
Some of the like the level of just intensity in the color work and line work is just like maddening.
Did you read the entire series of the Jodoverse? Inko, Meta Baron, the Techno Priest.
Oh,
So
man.
I haven't read Techno Priest. I just have Meta Baron. I've read through parts of the Incal. I mean Mobius is a big influence for me.
Do check out Techno Priest and something called the Kastaka. Kastaka is the origin of the first
the
one.
Kastaka is amazing. I have read through that because that's the line of the Meta Barons before they became the Meta Barons, right?
Yeah, that's like,
like
the origin of the first one. Yep.
Right, their prehistory on their homeworld. Yeah, and some of the battle sequences in that are just jaw dropping. Right?
No.
You get these huge fields of just like hundreds of dudes, and like he's drawing like feet touching the ground, like really goes through the steps of laying out some perspective. Fucking amazing.
Yeah. People check it.
Hey,
check
check
them
it out, guys. Chris
I'm not
has
the
seen
only one that
Assassin's
likes it.
Creed.
And Chris put the hood on. Because I talked about
Yeah.
Meta Baron, I guess.
Speaking of other awesome Euro artists, I don't have it here. I think it's upstairs. But Black Sad is another
Yeah,
book.
Black
that I think
Sad's
is just-
amazing.
dude.
Did you check?
I have it on my desk right now.
Some people,
oh, Gypsy too.
I think some people get kind of like, they get themselves in a twist because it's like about animals and like there's the whole furry connection, which whatever,
Yeah, but
man.
I'm not an anthropomorphic like type of story fan. Right?
Right.
I don't mind them as aliens or cartoons. I don't
Yeah,
like
exactly.
furry stuff, like the sexual stuff. But Black Sad is just solid, freaking
Yeah,
detective black, like noir type of thing, and it's just
if you
fucking
if
good.
you haven't read it because that's getting in the way, freaking blow past your insecurity about that and just read Black Sad because it is such a good book.
Did you ever read
Like,
Requiem?
What's that?
Requiem
Requiem.
Requiem? No, I haven't.
by Pat Mill and Ledroit, dude. It's imagine the vampire the universe. Like there's giant ships and shit. Like the dead world of the vampires, It's fucked up. It's
weird.
really good.
That sounds awesome.
Uh-huh.
Oh crap! Rob launched Tales from the Classroom.
Yeah, I
2
heard
days
that he
ago or
was doing
something.
that tonight, though.
Wasn't it like 2 days ago or something?
It's got 59 days left, so it was what? Today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Dang! I didn't realize he was launching.
See,
I gotta get him on.
So Soul has a nice little song for you here. Hi, I'm Sperm, putting some in your coffee. Wow.
Gosh, no.
No? Okay.
Now Katie's
I thought
saying,
that was a nice start for a theme song.
"The wishes back, man. I think you. No, we don't need any more art from you, Katie. You already did enough. Thank you."
Oh,
Make all the art. Keep making more art.
I'll be right back. The coffee is ready, and I'll be right back.
So
I haven't had my coffee of the day. I really need it.
I fixed the missing page in the comic, so there's no longer the double page. So if you refresh, it should be all set.
Oh, let me check.
Good catch.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it like 87 times. I still missed it.
Johnny Cage, best furry book I've ever read. Seriously, dude. It's honestly, it's just as far as comics go, it's probably like academically one of the best put together series of sequential art out there. The panel transitions, the way he establishes stuff, like it's so smart.
Smurf roast. Katie draw. It's supposed to be the morning roast, and yet I'm the only one the chat's roasting. I don't like this. That ain't fair. Oh my gosh.
You're supposed to be doing the roasting, Chris.
I never do the roasting. I'm always the one getting roasted. Murder weapon.
Yeah, thanks for backing.
Is the campaign still up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's in demand.
Okay. I couldn't remember if you left it up yet or not. Maybe I'll get more copies.
Yeah, I just mailed out 3 more packages today because I mailed out everything, but then I got 3 more backers this week, so I mailed out 3 more packages today, so I'm all caught up. But I just got another backer while we were on stream, so thank you to whoever that was.
Awesome.
I realized that I didn't back it yet for some reason. So
Oh, still was you?
now.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
man.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I missed out on the Joe Ball cover, so no, I feel dumb. It's like I had that.
Let's see.
You can update our
No, you didn't miss
contributions.
you didn't miss Joe Ball.
Isn't it grayed out?
Oh, that was the original piece.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I collect original art.
Oh, do you? Yeah, that
Yeah.
actually sold within the first day or two. I was surprised it went so quick.
Hell yeah.
I guess I shouldn't have been because Joe's really awesome and popular. So I shouldn't have been surprised.
Let's see. Katie says she's got a roll. Don't forget to stop by today at 6 p.m. EST at Red Gaze to get more Mavrics and some other great stuff. Also,
Yeah, we're gonna hang out with Red Gaze and Miriam and talk about the book and trailers and stuff probably.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome.
Me and Simon were on there yesterday.
Nice.
Also, free Sunstorm Black and White Edition ends in a week. Much love.
Yeah,
I
they
got my
started
son's
doing a
one
new
over
show.
there.
Are you guys ever gonna sleep?
I got a meeting in the middle of the day today. I got to talk to our media manager.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna try.
He
and
can
do
go
some
sleep.
sleeping,
Yeah.
but
I'm just gonna take some no-dos and stay up.
I slept really well last night, so
you
I'm good
can-
to go.
Hey, Garrett.
bumper,
Trucker Bills.
Hey,
What's
Garrett.
this, Sim?
little key bump.
Ooh, the big meta barons.
Yeah, I got 2 copies of this.
Yeah, that book is meaty. I don't know if you've ever seen the side of this book.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Yeah, but that.
Careful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the first one of that one.
That's a weapon. It's not a murder weapon.
Seriously.
But it's a weapon.
Like this thing
Whoa.
is massive. It's a freaking textbook, right?
Give him the old book bunk.
Check this out, guys.
Ugh.
I have the original print.
Oh hell
Oh
yeah!
hell
look at
yeah,
that.
dude! That looks so good.
That's when I first time I saw it. That's the book that I saw. My buddy Dan had one.
Let's see the size.
Yeah, man, that looks great.
Look at that.
Hold on, I'll show you what they're looking for.
Ooh, good stuff.
I've also got this here.
Dropping everything over here.
Hell yeah.
Sound like I hear things falling.
Well, that means Garrett's looking for stuff, or I'm backing up in my chair.
That's fucking great.
Star Slammers, yeah.
Ah, nice.
This is what they look inside that big box.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Very classy.
Nice.
So that's what we wanted to do originally. I was thinking of doing like a slipcover case, but then realizing we wanted to put so many stretch goals on, it just made more sense to do a collector's box.
Yeah.
When we do the anthology, though, because we'll be doing Mavrics volumes 1 and 2 probably at some point, you know, kind of like Billy's doing the omnibus right now. We might be doing that, and I'll make a nice hard box to put it in.
Jimmy?
Great.
Hey,
Jimmy.
what's up, my Jimmy?
Yeah, I figured I'd hop in. Like,
Look at this guy.
And
I literally just walked into my house. Like, I went over to my mom's place for a few minutes, had dinner, and then decided, you know what? Let's go bother Chris.
Is my sound back to normal now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't know, every time I hook in the cam, it kind of decides to interfere with the sound.
Yeah. Soul says when Sim turns his cam on, his mic goes right back into muted by a pair of socks.
And sorry, I look like a mess. I just woke up.
Hey, another backer. Woo!
All right.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
Thank
Super
you so
awesome.
89 backers. Heck yeah.
Nice. Getting close to another book.
Yeah, getting close to another book, going off to our brave troops and first responders,
Yeah.
and closing in on our $6,000 stretch
Yeah.
goal,
We're
which you guys
under
are gonna
500.
love. It's
Yeah.
a nice bit. I wanted to make these stretch goals like nice and meaty and good. You know, like the 7 standees. I feel like that's a good stretch goal because there's 7 little things. So.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at the stretch goals yet. Like, I backed when I was just awake. You know, I was like, oh shit, they're live.
Oh, you guys have a mouse pad on that shit?
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
collector's box, we've got
Yes.
a neoprene something
Not
by
collector's
something.
box. In the merch.
I'm sorry, the merch tier. $45 gets you the lunchbox, travel mug, neoprene gaming mat / mouse pad, the 3D resin figure, and the 16 gig hard drive with secret documentation.
Oh, yeah.
I like that mouse pad.
Yeah, the mouse pad is the
Yeah.
only other way to get the Ricardo Jamie.
Not
Ricardo
Jamie.
Jamie. I'm
Hal
sorry, Al
Roderick's.
Roderick's print. I'm losing track of all my artists because I think you said, "Are you going to sleep?" And my body was like, "You should."
Somebody said sleep.
Yeah, right.
Another reason that I actually joined is because I hadn't seen the debrief version yet of that poster.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's in the
With you.
chat. It's posted. Honestly, you could share your screen again.
Sure.
Yeah, Ictus did a fantastic job coloring
really
the lines.
did. Give it a nice purple hue to the sky.
Yeah, I
Some
forgot to share it with you. I'm
stars.
sorry. Oh, hold on,
I think
open it
Chris
again.
was complaining that there wasn't enough chest hair. So we may have to.
No,
Revisit that.
there are minor
Yeah.
mistakes that I made.
He's just
And
he
not-
wants
and
to
not-
be more manly wearing the
And not
dress.
regular chest hair. It has to be whimsy. Chest
Yeah,
hair.
wispy chest
Wispy.
hairs. Wispy chest hairs. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was shared again.
So this is.
Oh, it's
the,
it's wispy, not whimsy. Oh,
well, they could be whimsical chest hairs. Yeah. His chest hairs are very whimsical.
If you're gonna draw Pale Rider's IP, you gotta draw it right.
oh,
That's the finished piece.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, with some
I'm glad you allowed me to keep my modesty by putting shadows in the right areas.
Those aren't shadows, man.
There's-
That's where all the hair
No.
went.
That's where all my hair is.
that's from the oil change.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think there's a bit of hair missing on the legs because he does have hairy legs. We've
on the
seen.
rifle butt. So Sim, people were like, "Where's Sim in this?" If you look on the rifle butt, like Jimmy put the Sim logo.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the rifle. Yeah.
You are the rifle. You got them big guns.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Oh, that took me like 3 days to figure out how am I gonna put Sim in this. Because at first I was like, I'm gonna put in like your face in one of the trucks driving with the characters.
Hmm.
But I just couldn't get it to work and fit with the whole setting. And then I was like, you know what? We're gonna put his logo on his gun.
Mm.
And then I figured out that your gun is about like on the actual image, it's like an eighth of an inch. So yeah,
I think that was a good idea. I'm the rifle. I like that.
So those are all
I
the
figured you
vehicles we've
would.
unlocked.
Yeah.
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
This is for fun.
This is for fire. This is for fun. Sound off. 1, 2,
2,
sound off.
Sound off.
3, 4.
Guys, I am actually starting to fade.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I was like, yeah, we're gonna just keep going.
Dude, I'm
I like
happy.
that
I'm
effect.
happy. This is fun, dude, and I'm getting my book.
Yes.
I'm honest.
Absolutely.
When I told you when we met, I'm like, it's one of the books I'm curious. Like, it's my cup of tea type of stuff.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna
Yes,
make sure that you
100%.
love that tea. Yeah.
Apparently, I am contribution number 100.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
10 books to the military and first responders.
Yeah, I was 64. I like
Well,
that was fun.
contribution number is different than backer number because some people.
Yeah, because
there's
there's
ghost
ghost
backers.
There's ghost
Yeah.
backers.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
There's
You know,
think
if
like
baby
that.
doesn't go through it.
Right.
Like
The
But we
butt
have
plug or
90
something like
backers.
that. Matrix.
you may have 222 backers at the end, but you might never have a backer number 200.
Got it. Yeah.
Hey,
We have
Tommy.
90 backers.
Hey, Tompa.
Hi.
Hope you're doing
Tompa.
well.
Tompa,
Man,
you're
myth,
the
but
best.
legend.
Let's see. So
As you can see, it shows that I'm drinking my coffee. I'm waking up slowly and slowly, more and more.
Oh, gosh dang it, so
I'm just going to bed.
Stop. You're
Yeah,
yawning.
that long, hard rifle.
Rifle. I like that.
Nice.
Fondling his piece.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He oiled
Look
the
at them
bolts.
knobs. Take a look down my scope.
Look at the size of their cross. Okay,
Rifle. That's
And the
priceless.
length of the
right
length
there.
of that.
Rifle.
Oh god.
That
We need
shit
to
never
put that
missed.
rifle
That's
on a
why it's
pillow,
called. You know when I used to play like during Gamergate and all when I game, I'm known under no miss because my name backwards mean I don't miss. Simon,
Yawning.
no miss.
And I see it in the video, and then it makes me
I do.
yawn.
Your name backwards is no miss.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're
Simon,
right.
no miss. Yeah,
That's
I used
true.
to be-
That's true.
I used to go
My-
under no miss 7. Yeah.
My gaming tag is 360 no scopes 69 new meta 420. Game
I had a friend
So
of mine.
you want to
who
make
was-
sure that nobody remembers it.
I had a friend of mine who used to call himself a bloody rag. So in voice call, everyone would call him, "Hey, period bad. How? Why did you go to left right?"
Poor
Stuff
guy,
like
man. That must have been rough in
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, it was. Fucking floors me every single time, though.
so it's a sim, but
Yep.
your puns are constantly missing the mark.
Ah, fuck off.
Oh lordy, what time is it? Oh, it's almost been 2 hours. Wow.
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah. Well, you missed like 3/4 of the show, Sim. So I mean,
Yeah, I did.
You had a good time though.
Don't worry, you were still before me.
But
You're
yeah,
fine.
we should probably start wrapping this one up. I didn't even realize Aaron left. When did he leave?
Oh.
That's because Mike Jimmy replaced the
Yeah.
panel.
Yeah.
So we didn't realize that Aaron bounced.
Oh, dang it. Oh,
Why
man.
did you kick Aaron? Chris, why did you kick Aaron?
No.
He was giving me too much shit. Had to kick him out.
So people, don't forget to sub like this channel.
Yeah. Sub to
500
Chris.
sub gets you a chance to win original art by me, and 1,000 gets him in a red dress and running.
All right.
Run,
Yeah.
run.
Let's get there.
Run for that
Anthony's
sugar.
gonna go take photos, right?
Don't forget
sure
to go
happens.
back Mavrics right now. That's just lunch.
Thank you.
With
And,
the secret declassified intel of Sugar Chris in a red dress.
Hell yeah.
I made sure to get mine.
And you have 8 days left to go back to Tales from the Adverse because it's closing, and there's a countdown.
And you should
Definitely
do
get that because Tales from the Natverse is awesome.
that. Yes.
Nat is cool, and I love the other characters. I can't remember the name of the chick with the pigtails right now, but she's my favorite.
Rose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rose. That's it.
I like her too.
Bionic arm.
Wait till you see Luani a bit more and her bike.
Oh wow, yeah. I love how you went back and redid the colors too. I really approve of that because we've had to like go back and look at our colors again to make them more what we wanted as far as like higher saturation, brighter color values. So when I heard that you remastered all the colors in Volume 1, I was like, see, that's how you do it. Make sure that your book looks like what you want it to look like.
When I launched, I had comments from people going like, we really want in, but the comments was old stuff. Like more old, like it was mainly just old stuff, and people were saying about like remastering because it was on the 12K and the 12K stretch goal. So I'm like, you know what? If that's the only thing that's keeping you from jumping in, so I decided to upgrade the book right away, and I replaced the 12K stretch goal for something else, and I decided we're delaying the book for like 3 months, but that's happening. So I added more pages of new material, which was supposed to be in Tales from the Adverse 2 in that one. So the last story of Nat and Zed, instead of just being a really short story, it's a full 20-page.
Yeah, like what we do. More book.
Yeah. And honestly, when I saw the new colors with the old colors, I'm like, nap. I hope people are gonna like it. I'm already working on number 2.
Yeah, it's definitely a dangerous spot when you update colors or something on artwork, and you're like, yeah, that's what it needs to look like. And then you look at like old stuff, and you're like, fuck.
Garrett, I did not even have the original. I had to go delete the balloons, patch up the artwork.
Oh, man.
Then after that, delete the colors with Photoshop, transforming them in CYMK. Then play with the level of the
Yep.
Get it? When I mean remaster, that's what it was. Like I did not have the original because in 2016, a big crash happened in my computer and I lost everything. So I had to redraw.
So you're reverse engineering it from the finished page. Yeah. Oh, that's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
So YouTube.
But we did it, and it looks great. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the big pack in like 2 weeks when I get paid again. So don't worry about that.
You're gonna want that. That's in my opinion. If I was backing it, I'd get that. I'd get that.
Well,
and
yeah,
add on and be like, I got everything.
I looked this morning and I was looking at my prepaid credit card and I was looking at how much I had to pay my artists and everything, and I was like, yeah, I got about 100 euros left for 2 weeks. Right. We'll do the smaller tier now.
Right.
It's pretty cool that you succeeded in making it less than 200. Remember on the stream you said you were trying to make it less than 200, and it's pretty cool that you succeeded.
Yeah.
I think it's at 150 now. Yeah. Oh, they froze.
Oh yeah, they froze.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So not only Neff was tired, the camera was carried too, and it went like system overload.
Yeah, apparently everybody's wore out there. Yep. Tapa says 90 is a really good start. Yeah, they're up to 90 backers now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Internet's back.
There we are.
Oh, wait, maybe not.
So close, so far away.
Technical difficulties.
It's when we're starting to close too. It sucks.
Yeah.
But guys, go check out their channel too. They're doing cool streams.
Yeah.
I've been on their show. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so just
they do epic. They give epic bumps. Seriously. Like they're awesome folks. Give them the love they deserve because they give so much love back.
Yep.
And go back that book, especially if you like the Big Mac stuff.
Oh yeah.
I made sure I got my copy. I'm looking forward to it. I told myself I wasn't going to back any books.
Oh, there's
Oh,
going to
wait.
be two of us, right? Okay, there we go.
Hey,
We're back.
There we go.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Woohoo. Yeah, our
Ah.
internet.
Our internet imploded.
It's just one frame a second, but that's okay. We can hear you.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Yay.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know
like
what's
I was
going on
saying,
today.
Yeah, it happens.
I said I got me my copy for Mavericks. I'm looking forward to it. I told myself I wasn't going to back anything this month because I had just paid like a $500 house insurance thing, but
Wow.
you know, I'll do that. I'll back one.
Thank you.
Cool.
I didn't-
Exceptions validate the rule.
We are
Yeah,
up for
I had to
60
make-
days. We're going 30 and 30. We are up for 60 days, and I know people might get nervous when we do a mission briefing and drop that classified intel that they only have 24 hours to back it. But I'll say it again: in the collector's box, you get all of the classified intel, regardless of when it was dropped. It's all in there, and there are a lot of pieces of classified intel. I'm not going to say how many prints there are.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Wait, so if they back that big box, then that means they get the red dress print?
Yes.
Yep, and the Red
Dang it.
Valkyrie print and the ARO print that we revealed yesterday.
It goes out in the box, Chris. I mean, it has a title and everything. It's called Section 8. You ever watch
Klinger.
MASH?
Yeah.
Yeah. Klinger was always looking for that
Old
Section
Klinger,
8.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had to. It was perfect.
Yes.
Was he at the last con? No, I think he might be at the con coming up that I'm going to.
Go get your go bring your red dress print and get it signed.
There we go. Dappa says if one is on budget, the digital is cheap.
That is true. The digital is cheap, and if we can unlock that stretch goal for the STL file, you guys will get the file to print your own
As a
Maverick.
stretch goal. Yeah.
Nice.
Go fully loaded.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Ichthus.
Ichthus.
He colored the
Ichthus
print.
did the color for
Yeah.
both of the prints that are available right now in
Oh,
the
yeah.
secret mission intel that was declassified.
Oh, okay.
He did the
I'm
color
really
on the
super-
Luke Stone print and
Yeah.
the color on the Mike Jimmy print.
Luke Stone is not a
Nice.
classified intel. It's just a stretch
Oh,
goal.
you're right. It's a stretch goal. My bad. I'm like tired
Yeah.
now.
That's
Hey, are
okay,
we
that's okay.
orange now?
No.
What's going on? I see. We look
It's
different. on
still
your computer
blue
and
in the
my computer.
background.
Yeah, it's blue.
Ugh.
I don't
If I
know.
was green, I would die.
Mine has a better resolution on my screen. That's why just things look better on my computer. in general.
Well, I hope they paid you a lot, Ixie, for taking part in the shenanigans.
Wait, where do we find the stretch goals?
So how do all
So-
those extra prints unlock, dude?
What's that?
The secret, the new prints and all stuff that you're talking about. How do they unlock? It's stretch goals, right?
So stretch goals are every $1,000. Every $1,000 you get a new stretch goal, and it alternates merch, print.
Ooh.
So all the way up to 20K. There's 10 prints and 10 merch.
But that's different than the classified intel.
The classified intel only unlocks on a mission briefing, which is what
Which
today's
is a-
stream is. It
yeah,
says
it's a
Mavrics
stream.
mission briefing. So on a stream, when we go on, if it says mission briefing in the title, you can be sure you're going to see some classified intel declassified on that stream revealed. And then for 24 hours, if you use the link provided, and we will retweet the link, don't worry, you can get that secret print that's unlocked. And of course, if you back the campaign box, you don't have to worry about that 24-hour window. You just get that mission intel, no problem.
And
So it's built like a video game.
Yeah.
Mike, Jimmy, to answer your question, the reason why you don't see stretch goals on our campaign right now is because the graphic for that had a misprint in it. There
It was
typo.
too
Oh, okay.
powerful. The
And-
graphic was too big. We had to figure out a different way to do it because it just kept
Yeah, it
going.
just kind of. We
Oh,
also need to
yeah.
retool it a little bit.
I mean,
So-
there's 24 stretch goals, and so like if each stretch goal takes up this much space on the page, it's like, and the graphic didn't really work. But
So
we'll
we're
figure it out.
reconfiguring it, and then it'll go back up. But I can show you what we've unlocked.
There's also a section for the classified intel below the stretch goals.
That's not
So
up either.
That's not
Yeah.
up yet either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because once again, we were having issues with it because you have to keep some secret and then you have to show some, and
Yeah. So we're
Yeah.
retooling that, and we'll get that up.
we're getting
Hopefully
it nice and tooled.
today, but definitely by Monday, all of that should be worked out.
Awesome.
I'd say by Monday.
Yeah. But just if you want to see what we have so far, I think I shared my screen again.
Oh wait, this one?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the print by Luke Stone and colored by Ichthus. This is the first stretch goal that unlocked at 1,000. This is the 656 standees, the battle scene that unlocked at 2,000.
Nice.
So there's they're all 2-inch standees done by 656. No, I'm sorry, 6 a.m. comics.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Too many numbers.
656, okay, I'm not going to talk anymore. 6 a.m. Comics did the standees. He usually does chibi stickers, but we were like, let's be a little bit different. So, like, you can pose these around and do whatever.
Love it.
They're double-sided.
Seriously.
And then the next one is the print by Elliot Rodriguez, colored by Matt Yackey, called Battlefield Selfie. That's Jester using one of these drones to take a picture of his allies fighting for their lives. Then we got
Of
the
course.
patches, the Unification and the Northern Continental Alliance patches, because Shay loves patches and we want to make people happy. There's a third patch coming. We're not going to tell you what it is. Then this is the print by Zevius called Fifth Street, which is the final card in Texas Hold'em. Jester's a gambling man. He's surrounded by his drones, and I love the way that it's designed.
Yeah.
And then the next stretch goal is only 500 away.
Less than
500 away, and we'll unlock the next piece of merch that's available on this campaign.
Do we want to show?
Do we want to? Yeah, let's
Do you
show
wanna
them. Let's
showcase
show them
it?
what it is, so that they know what they're going
Show the
for.
good stuff.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
That's what's
Can you
supposed to
guys-
be happening on the merch or on the stretch goals
Yeah.
right now. Is you're supposed to be able to see the next one you're going to unlock. Yeah, the standees are dope. That's why I put them as early as I could, because I wanted to, no matter what, I wanted you guys to be able to get the standees. Because
Dude,
hell yeah,
they're gonna
7
be on that
standees.
rack.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Oh, by the way, Garrett,
Oh, here we go.
I was
Yes.
looking for them. I pulled them out of my collection. Since you like the art of Meta Baron a lot, right? Juan Jimenez. Did you ever
Yeah.
see those books? Because he did his own books after. He wrote and created this Leo Roya,
Ooh.
and
No, I haven't seen that.
this is his more famous self-creation,
Yep.
called the Fort Power. So check them out.
I definitely
Nice.
will. I mean, honestly, his art is fantastic and really kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's just that kind of like cool space opera kind of itch. So,
Yeah, and he passed away last year.
I know it was heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, to be fair, he had a. I mean, he was what in his 70s?
Oh, okay. No, nothing does
Yeah,
away.
but I think it was close to the 80s.
Yeah. So I mean, we got some time out of him, but yeah, it's always a shame when we lose artists like that.
Mm-hmm. Jodo,
Yeah.
Jodo's in his 90s, dude,
The dude's a wild man.
and he's still going.
Yeah.
He's still making movies.
So this is the 6K stretch goal. It's a magnet.
Ooh, nice.
So it's not
Yes.
square. It's not square. It is the outline.
Yeah, it'll be
of
the
that
die
math.
cut.
Yeah.
So that white
Nice.
outline around it. Very cool. So we're less than 500 away. So favorite stripper got home. What did I miss?
Go.
I missed that too. But yeah, so we're
Oh.
super close to unlocking that. That'll be the next thing,
Hell yeah.
and it's very cool.
You missed a lot, Pale Rodder. You missed a lot.
Yeah.
But
But as you see, you have not missed the Spermy Chris.
Mhm.
You finally put the hoodie on. When
The
we stopped asking.
Hootie. Putting the hoodie on.
The hoodie.
Hootie.
Hoodie. What? You don't think it's a hoot in a boot?
Ha!
Your second favorite stripper, Sugar. Chris is giving into the sperm. Oh Lord. Okay, I think
I have a question. Can you still hear me properly now? I think I fixed the camera issue. That's
yeah,
pretty
you
cool.
sound fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's time to start wrapping it up.
Yeah, I'm fading.
Yeah.
We need at least a coffee number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Tompa's
I don't think
asking
it's going to
which.
do it. I think I actually need a nap.
Well,
Food and
which-
nap.
It's not a perk. It's a stretch goals, and it's already been unlocked. So you get it if you back.
Yeah, if you back, you get it.
Physical tier. Anything but the digital. Digital doesn't get
Unfortunately,
those.
We can't
Sorry.
ship you things if you buy digital. That's the whole reason you get the digital to avoid
Yeah.
shipping.
Yeah. So if you back any physical tier perk, whatever it's called,
You get the standees.
You get the standees.
In your box for free.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, yeah, the shipping was like $30, which honestly, for a $50 tier, is perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Especially
we
since
did
it's a
our
9x12
best.
book,
Yeah.
and it's a
Yeah.
hefty boy.
And especially
you know,
here in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
and we priced it out because we priced it out for all the stuff because we were really
Yeah.
aiming to hit that 20K goal so you guys get every stretch goal, and then we set it to one value internationally, which was just below what it was to go to the cheapest foreign country,
Yeah.
which is Canada, which is $5 more than U.S. shipping.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, we did our best to try and keep shipping in hand. It's crazy. Once you go over £2, anything international
Yeah.
just skyrockets.
I know it all too well. I mean, it's 2 kilos here, so about 4 pounds. But yeah, it's insane, and it starts at €30 for me.
Yeah.
So like that's like $38.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, and like I'm glad I know Critical Blast because holy crap, that saves
Yeah,
me so much
RJ's a
trouble.
godsend.
Yeah.
We need someone over on this side.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, we need to find a way to make international shipping.
No,
less
Phil Ryder,
painful.
if you haven't backed yet, you grab that perk. Yeah, you grab the secret perk, and you can fix the wispy chest hairs yourself.
The Pale Rider edit.
Yeah, it's like the donkey thing. You pin the tail on the donkey, so you get the drawing, and you pin the wincey hair on the Chris.
Fuck, I'll send you 3 wispy chest hairs, tiny sticker to put on there.
Yeah, there you go. That's a drinking game. That comes with the poster. They thought of everything.
Oh, Feed just popped in at the end here. He says, hey, I can't stay, but I'll be a like and comment ninja. Hey-ya!
Nice. Cool, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Feed. Always glad to have you around. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up now. Thanks, of course, to the Global Frequency crew for coming here with us and sticking around so long.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
thank you for having us.
Wasn't-
Yeah, thanks for having us and
Absolutely.
helping us make this book a reality.
Wasn't planning on going so long, and keeping you guys here, but I guess it just
We had a
kind
good
of
time
went that
hanging
way.
So too bad I woke up too late. Sorry, I didn't wake up.
It's all
At
right.
least
Sam,
better.
anyways.
It's better late than never, right?
Better late than
Yeah,
never.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm sure we'll see you again on stream.
Yeah, we're streaming to get on the 31st.
We are
Boink,
indeed.
boink, nudge, nudge.
Hopefully, we won't be like dying, ready to fall down by that point. We'll get some.
And I'm guessing
before
that's
then.
that's probably gonna be another occasion for a classified thing. Boink, boink.
It might happen. I mean, CromCon's a big event.
Right, I know, right?
Yeah, it's an important time.
Okay. And thanks to everybody in the chat for joining us as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And Para has to go do his sperm head Chris sketch.
Yeah, man, that'd
I like
Lovely.
that chest
Poor
hair
Chris.
perk.
be great. We might make that one a secret tier also.
I'll never have you one.
Okay, so we'll 3D print.
Chris is like, get these guys off my shit.
We'll 3D print those 3 chests here.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
You
yes.
weren't here when Garrett was talking about like putting them in the box, just actually putting chest hairs in the box.
You rub it against a balloon and then you stick it with the static.
Alrighty,
On that note,
alrighty, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, we love you. Bye bye.
you.
Take it easy, lovely.